Hello, this is Ashley Slayton, family nurse practitioner with the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum. We are friendly hometown folks and treat patients of all ages, newborns through adults, for wellness and sick visits, as well as management of chronic illnesses such as diabetes and high blood pressure. Call the clinic in Mangum at 580-782-3393 for an appointment today.
Jackson County Memorial Hospital.
The Mangum Tag Agency is easy to find at 108 East Pierce Street in Mangum. When you need license tags, registration, driver's license renewal, pipe passes, or real ID, Tom and Cynthia Clark are there for you, and they can help you at the Mangum Tag Agency at 580-782-3004, 782-3004.
Well, hi again, everyone. Welcome to sports. This time it's basketball on Classic Hits 97.7. OKSports.tv, and on the Classic Hits 97.7 Facebook page. Chad Fox, Michael Barnes, and a veritable cast of thousands tonight in the season opener for the Mangum Lady Tigers and Tigers. We're in Cheyenne, Bear Country, as the Lady Bears and Bears entertain Mangum in a pair of bowl games tonight. And good to have you alongside. You know, we have always lamented the fact that we hate cold as crab. But today was not a bad day. Yesterday was delightful, lovely, delicious. I was so my clothes, I'm going to heaven. So we show up on a Tuesday night, and it has been eons since I was in Cheyenne to do a basketball game. In fact, back in the day when I was working in the northwest part of the state instead of the southwest part of the state, we were down on the floor. Tonight, we've got a bird's eye view from upstairs, which is delightful, lovely, delicious in its own right, except for it's hot up here. Chad was smart. He went with the short sleeves. I overdressed this morning when I left the house at 6:30.
You just never know.
No, you don't. And you know, I keep telling myself, number one, I'm going to bring a lamp, and number two, I'm going to bring an extra shirt. I've not done either.
You know, miner's light. A little strap you wear.
You know, and I was out walking the other night, and there was a guy coming my way, and I seriously, about a quarter of a mile away, I couldn't figure out what was going on. And it was this dude with he had something on his. Yeah, you're right. I need to get one of those. I should have thought of that.
Oh, man, this is exciting, Michael. We're looking forward to it. Basketball season underway. Great run in football. And it is time for basketball and taking on the Cheyenne. Said Raiden. Now, you mentioned this gym and being it's very nice. Raiden, they were consolidated a few years ago with Cheyenne Raiden, but not now, not currently. Raiden has a gym to die for.
Is that right?
They have built a palace in Raiden with a ton of oil money, and it's very nice. But anyway, Cheyenne and Mangum tonight, both orange and black teams. But I tell you what, this is exciting stuff. Michael loves it. We're up here. We're sweating. We're getting after it, getting ready for basketball. Michael.
Got the band playing down underneath.
Rocky.
Yeah, underneath one of the baskets to our left. So we're looking forward to that. It is the season opener for Ryan Bingham and his Mangum Lady Tigers. And I talked to Coach Bingham last week. He said, Barnes, man, this has been forever getting here. The softball season, even if you extend it into the state tournament, only lasts until early October. And then now we're looking at early December. And he said, we got to find something to do in the interim. And they have been doing a lot. They've been obviously practicing and scrimmaging quite a bit, but it's good to do something different, play somebody different, see someone different. And I know Coach Bingham and company are looking forward to that here this evening. Meantime, Cheyenne, under the direction of Leisha Carlson, comes in with a record of 2-6. The Lady Bears started off the season with a pair of victories, and since then they have lost 6 in a row. They beat Sweetwater and Viside to begin the season. And again, you talk about that layoff. They started on November 1. And then they lost 6 in a row. Sentinel, Leedy, Hydro, Eakley, Arnett, Hammond, and Sayre have been those 6 opponents. So it's not like they've been playing the Sisters of the Poor. That's a pretty salty lineup here in Western Oklahoma when you face those kind of teams. So this should be fun. We look forward to it. It will be a busy 2-week stretch for Coach Bingham and for Coach Pennypacker and the boys, as they will play a bunch of basketball between now and the holiday break. And we've got the game here this evening, and then Friday and Saturday, you got to win one of those 2 days to advance, or Thursday and Friday, I should say, and you've got to win one of those 2 days to advance to Saturday at the Burns-Flat Hill City Tournament, and the girls will tip it up at 4 o'clock on Thursday against the Lady Terriers of Thomas. And then next week, the schedule calls for a Tuesday affair at home against Carnegie, Thursday night at home against Lookeba Sickles, and then Saturday night at home to entertain the Anadarko Lady Warriors and Warriors. So there you have it. If you've been craving for basketball, we've got it for you over the next couple of weeks. Valerie Dreyer says, hello, Michael. It's good to be back watching basketball. I've got 2 grands that are playing this year. And Valerie, yes, you do. One on each side of the girls and boys. We look forward to that. And I will just give you a little tip, a little inside, a little scouting report. I was talking to Coach Bingham 15, 20 minutes ago, and he said, the first play that we run tonight will be to Alyssa Dreyer. She's shooting the basketball that well. So there's some foreshadowing for you. Dr. Lively, good to see you. Doing a sleep study and eating some Reese's. I like that. That's good. That's quality stuff right there. We'll return to Cheyenne as we get set for the Lady Bears and the Lady Tigers of Mangum here on Classic Hits 97.7.
We yell loud and proud because we love the Mangum Tigers. This is Lori Laughlin from Cattleman's Bank, member FDIC. On and off the field, we support the Tigers through and through because once you're a Tiger, you're always a Tiger. And Cattleman's Bank is Tiger proud.
Great food made fresh with the best ingredients possible under the direction of Chef George is what you'll find at the newly remodeled J&P Mexican Grill in Mangum. Now, if you haven't tried the Mexican and American favorites at J&P Mexican Grill, what are you waiting for? They're open Tuesday through Saturday for lunch, dinner, featuring homemade desserts. For takeout, call 580-706-5042 and like them on Facebook. J&P Mexican Grill in Mangum.
First National Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of Mangum Tiger Athletics. At First National Bank, supporting our schools and athletic programs is our top priority. We appreciate and support our community through and through. At First National Bank, you can hear us roar. Go Tigers! We wish you a season of great success. First National Bank and Trust Company, your bank for life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, I'm Anna with Dapper 14 Boutique at 209 North Oklahoma in Mangum. We are so excited about the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. We feature clothing and accessories in all sizes for all ages, and our store is well stocked for a great shopping experience. Come see us, visit us on Facebook, or shop the website at dapyr14.com, and go Tigers.
Back in Cheyenne, America, we welcome Jenna Brooks into the broadcast booth. She says, go Lady Tigers, and Sid the Kid has joined us. Sydney Webb, Sid, Merry Christmas to you. I know you're getting ready to come home for the holidays. Take it easy on Mom. She's not getting any younger. So we mentioned that Burns Flat Hill City tournament coming up on Thursday. And not only, by the way, Valerie Dreyer excited that her granddaughter is going to be the featured player to begin the ball game. Not only is Mangum playing at Burns Flat Hill City, but also Hobart and Cordell. So the Fox Radio Network will be in full swing, full throat, if you will, at that tournament beginning on Thursday. Now, I would be surprised if any of my old Altus Merchants softball buddies are tuning in this evening. But if they are, when they get an opportunity to get a camera shot of one of our officials, and I'll just describe him as the official who does not have short hair. Let me just put it that way. He is a nemesis of the Altus Merchant softball team. He used to play for, among others, Budweiser out of Elk City, and he was a pitcher. And we just did not like him. I'll be nice about it. We did not like him. I just preface that so that if I say something out of line, out of character for me when it comes to the officiating, that's where that stems from, ladies and gentlemen. Not that I carry a grudge from softball 25 years ago or anything.
We don't dare say the name now,
no,
right?
No. I've said enough. I tell you what was irritating about him, and I don't know how you do it in slow pitch softball, but he threw a pitch that was the deadest, heaviest ball that I've ever tried to hit my entire life. You think, okay, this one's in my wheelhouse. I'm going to go Yak City on this one, and I would dribble it back to him. I mean, it was just frustrating to get out. Kelsey Travis is joining us. Hello, Kelsey. Verizon says, let's go, girls. We'll Take one more time, come back and get ready for the tip-off. We've got Mangum and Cheyenne coming up here on Classic Hits 97.7.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security disability. They have one bedroom and efficiencies which include all bills paid, including Wi-Fi. Mangum Golden Age Apartments are located at 100 East Lincoln, right on the downtown square in Mangum. Call Brenda at 580-782-2452 for more information.
Fresh floral arrangements created here in Mangum are the hallmark of owner Darla Hately at Flowers Unlimited. Remember that fresh flowers are a very personal and special gift that is so cherished when delivered for birthdays and anniversaries. She might say, "You shouldn't have," but she'll be delighted. Flowers Unlimited. Call local at 580-782-2122. That's 782-2122. Flowers Unlimited in Mangum.
Wichita Insurance and American Farmers and Ranchers proudly serve cities and towns throughout rural Oklahoma. We're your neighbors and part of the communities. We're proud of our schools, youth, and communities, and that's why we're investing in rural Oklahoma. Wichita Insurance and AFR want to be your agent and insurance company. So call 580-301-6352 today and let us help you protect your farm and ranch operations, autos, and home.
333 Dental Care in Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go together when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Welcome back to Cheyenne. Starting five being introduced for the Mangum Lady Tigers. They are dressed in their road black uniforms with the white numerals and the white trim. They've got orange all sprinkled in as well. And the starting five for the Lady Bears going to be introduced right now. We'll go with them first. They're the home team in the home white with the orange numerals and the orange and black trim. Brady Wright, a sophomore, will get the start. She's 5'2", and plays guard. Miranda Allen, 5'9", and a forward junior. She'll get the start this evening. Also getting the start tonight, Emma Broadwater. Broadwater, 5'7", and a senior. Macy Sandoval, 5'7", and a forward. And she is a sophomore, will get the start. And the final member of that starting five for head coach Alicia Carlson will be Jasmine Gonzalez. Gonzalez, 5'1", and a junior. So it'll be Wright, Allen, and Broadwater, Sandoval, and Gonzalez, the starting five for Cheyenne. Meantime, in the season debut for the Mangum Lady Tigers and the head coach Brian Bingham, he'll go with Lauren York, the no doubt best athlete out on the floor. Landry Lively will get the start tonight, along with Morgan White and Bryn Woodruss. And the final member of the starting five, Alyssa Dreyer. Look for her to take the first shot of the night for Mangum on the offensive end. York, Lively, and White, Woodruss, and Dreyer, the starting five. And the tap going to be controlled by Mangum, and that's Morgan White. She'll hand it off to Lively, who runs the offense up high. There's Dreyer with the ball, doesn't have the shot, won't take it, and reset. To Tulsa we go, living on Tulsa time with our dear friend Emma Geralds. Emma, good to see you and hear from you. Shot by York, comes up short. Rebound cleared away by Wright, and here come the Bears for their first time offensively. Baseline move, good defense as Broadwater wanted to go underneath the basket and got cut off by that defense from Mangum. Little dribble drive penetration, tough shot fired up, didn't go. Rebound collected by Mangum, falling to the floor, Morgan White. She got pushed for her effort. And the first foul of the evening going to be against Emma Broadwater. So Emma will get number one, and that'll be number one called on Cheyenne. By the way, if you're looking to make a little money on the side, invest in or buy or create basketball scorebooks. I mean to tell you, it was an act of Congress to get one. Another foul going to be committed as York split a couple of defenders. Get the push here, yes.
That means that it's gone digital, and you and I are dinosaurs.
I know. Yeah, you're right. No, you're exactly right. 100% on cue. Yeah, there's no doubt. Check that foul. That was on Jasmine Gonzalez. That'll be her first. And number 2 already on the Lady Bears. Underneath, York can't handle the pass. It'll go out of bounds. And just to take that one step further, Chad Fox, when I came to the field house here tonight, I asked the ladies up front, I said, hey, how about a program? They said, well, here is the QR code. Scan it, you got it. True story.
Barnes said, okay.
Q what?
Have a nice night.
Yeah, exactly. Dreyer underneath the basket, stopping, popping, chopping, and shooting. Alyssa Dreyer with the first 2 of the ball game. First 2 of the season. Mangum on top by a score of 2-0. 6:44 left here in quarter number 1. Carlos Martinez Peralta, as always. On my way home, Michael. Go Tigers. Love me some Ian Martinez. We'll see him in the boys game coming up later on this evening here on Classic Hits 97.7. Miranda Allen wanted to go inside, got turned back by York. Now between the 2 circles, in trouble. Wright needs some help. She'll find it with Broadwater. So far, Mangum, good defense in the early going. And that's going to be a double dribble. Yep. Broadwater right in front of the official. And it's going to hit you every time. So we get our first substitution of the night. Broadwater will set down. And into the ball game comes Renee Gonzalez, 5'1", and a senior. 6:18 left in quarter number 1. Mangum on top 2-zip. Cheyenne playing some full court pressure defense of their own. Mangum breaks it nicely. York underneath doesn't have the shot. Kicks it back out over the top. 3 ball on the way. Woodruss back of the iron doesn't get it to go. And the long rebound collected by Ella Powers, who's coming to the ball game as well. Wright stopping, popping in the paint. Shot around the rim. Didn't get it to go. Got her own rebound. Had it swatted back at her face. Dreyer comes out of the pack with the basketball. And Mangum trying to add to that 2-0 lead. Morgan in the front court. White between 2 defenders. She'll come to Lively at the left hash mark. 5:40 and running here in the first. Alyssa, left elbow. Ball knocked out of her hands. Battled for it. It's loose on the ground. Good hustle there by Brayley Wright to come away with it. She'll push it into the front court to Gonzalez. Gonzalez skip pass and a dandy. The layup is there for the first 2 of the night for Renee Gonzalez. Ties it at 2. Good job on the fast break that time by the Lady Bears. Dreyer underneath the basket. She'll find Morgan. She'll pop it. Couldn't get it to go, though. It rattled around the rim, and the rebound cleared away by Ella Powers. So a good opportunity there, and Mangum could not convert as they hand the numbers. 2-2 ball game. 5:08 left in quarter number 1. Gonzalez up top. She'll come to right. Brayley looking inside. Nobody there between the 2 circles. Powers. Powers out top. Gonzalez. 3 ball on the way. Back of the iron. No. Flat-footed rebound collected by Morgan White. And I tell you what right now, and you can see it, ball goes off the leg of Renee Gonzalez. But look at the Mangum kids right now. They're a little bit gassed.
Yeah, this is the 9th game for the Cheyenne Lady Bears. And the first for Mangum. Yep, got to get those legs, sea legs going. And, first game of the year, you're going to see some mistakes, but get those corrected.
There's some wobbling going on right now. Good look inside, White glass, and that one will roll in. Love the pass there. Giving it up underneath the basket was Brent Woodruss. So Morgan with her first 2, and Mangum on top 4-2. 4:25 and running in quarter number 1. Trying to work her way inside right. Right does. Now kicks it between the 2 circles to Powers. Powers gets tied up. Good defense by Landry Lively. Jump ball. Arrow going to point the way of Cheyenne. They'll get it underneath their own window. Substitution now. Tara Chandler has come into the ballgame. Chandler, 5'8", and a senior for Cheyenne. And I'm glad you told that story about Radin, because I kind of wondered, all the documentation, everything I saw, just labeled it Cheyenne. And like you say, for a long time, it was a consolidated school district. Here's a steal by White. She'll go to Woodruss. Splits a couple of defenders. Loses the ball. Gets it back. Now looks inside. Pass at the feet and legs of Lively. It goes out of bounds and was last touched by Cheyenne. Macy Sandoval going to come back into the ballgame now. And that first burst of energy in that first ball game, you're burning some extra energy, and it's easy to see why their legs a little wobbly. York, though, in great shape, and Lauren will go glass and score. She'll make it a 6-2 ball game. 3:50 left in quarter number 1. We'll look inside here. Dreyer going to get called for a foul. Alyssa, a little bit of a push from behind. That'll be her first, and number 1 on Mangum in the first half of play. I could not do a broadcast without giving a shout-out to the GOAT, Tom Brady. Was he not unbelievable last night in the fourth quarter? Thank you very much. Good move inside with the left hand off the window. It didn't go, though, for Chandler. Got her own rebound. That won't go. Ball slapped out of bounds. And it'll go the way of Mangum. They lead it with 3:34 left in the first, 6-2. And it was funny. I watched the game and kept thinking, when is Brady going to finally take this game over? And the announcers were saying the same thing. Well, he did in the fourth quarter when it mattered. Going to get an offensive foul here on Lauren York as she blasted into the defender. That'll be number 1 on Lauren. And number 2 called on Mangum. York hearing us talk about football and had a football move right there. Got airborne and had no place to go. Back the other way now comes Cheyenne. That's Chandler. Out on the wing, she'll leave it right side for Gonzalez. Renee, between a couple of defenders, put it up the shot. Swatted away by Dreyer. Alyssa said, get that stuff out of here. Now back the other way. Woodruff's going to get bumped as she went to the glass. Foul called on Jasmine Gonzalez. That'll be 2 on Gonzalez. And 3 now on the Lady Bears. Jasmine will sit, I believe. Yep. She'll sit down. And back into the ball game now. Broadwater for Coach Carlson. 6-2 ball game, 3:14 left in the first. Mangum on top. York just inside the arc, 17-footer, too strong. Rebound corralled by Braley Wright. Wright and company want to run. Over the top, she'll go to Renee Gonzalez. Put it up, didn't get it to go. Rebound underneath the basket. Good job by Lively to get it. Then control it. Now she'll get tied up, and a reach-in foul going to be called on Braley Wright. Wright frustrated that time after missing the shot. It's called for the swat on the arm, her first. Team foul number 4 called on Cheyenne. First substitution of the night for Mangum. Landry Lively will sit down, and Holly Lehman-Webb will come in for the first time this evening. By the way, Kelsey, I meant to tell you earlier, say hi to my wild man for me, will you? Breakout here for Morgan. White puts up the shot, got fouled, will go to the line to shoot 2. And Tara Chandler, a little bit disgusted with that. A lot disgusted. A teenage look at the referee. And that'll be the first on Chandler. And team foul number 5 called on Cheyenne. So White to the free throw line to shoot a pair. First one on the way for Morgan. Pulled the string, couldn't get it to the rim, or barely got it to the rim. And she'll have one more. Old buddy Brody Smith from over at Cash checking in. Brody, by hook or crook, sometime this season, let me come and watch you play basketball, son. Look forward to it. Back into the ball game, Brady Wright for Cheyenne. She had a brief stint on the bench. Second one for Morgan, rattled around the rim, couldn't get it to stay down. And the rebound going to be collected by Cheyenne. York hustling, tried to come up with a steal, couldn't get it done. She was out of bounds here on the near sideline. Cheyenne will inbound at the midcourt line. Doing the honors, Gonzalez, Renee. Ahead of the 5-second count to Sandoval. Macy's came back into the ball game as well. She came in at that last dead ball. 2.5 minutes left in the first quarter of play. Right. Skip pass right side. Gonzalez. Renee. Little short jumper put up by Sandoval. Didn't get it to go. And Mangum with another rebound. Morgan White has been a glass eater here in quarter number 1. Maybe a little shuffle to the feet there. Mangum got away with it. Here comes Lauren York drawing a triple team. Somebody got to be open somewhere else. It's Lehman-Webb. Back to Lauren. Fakes the 3. Goes inside. A little scoop shot. Couldn't get it to go. Off balance. Good effort. Braylon Wright. Rebound. Cheyenne. 2 minutes left. Quarter number 1. Wright behind the arc. Tries to get around Lehman-Webb. Good defense. Gonzalez will get it. She'll fall down. But got it out of her hands before she traveled with it. Lady Bears patient offensively. That'll be a travel, and that's great defense by Alyssa Dreyer. Going up for this shot, Macy Sandoval. Dreyer got a piece of it. Sandoval came back down with it. You can't even do that in the NBA nowadays. They're actually calling travels in the NBA. I watched the game for a while. And what's that called? I've never seen that in the NBA before. No crab walks anymore. Mangum on the offensive end. They try to dump it inside to Alyssa. Dreyer going to get fouled on the play. Check the whistle, and they've called it on Sandoval. That'll be her first. It already 6 called against Cheyenne, and there's 93 seconds left in quarter number 1. Woodruff's inbound underneath her own window. She'll go over the top to Lehman-Webb. Now back to Bryn. Open for 3. Right side, no. Rebound Lehman-Webb in traffic. Lays it up and in. Good job by Holly. went to the point of attack, got the rebound, and put it up in one motion. Mangum on top 8-2, $1:15 left in the first. Lady Bears had an opportunity on the offensive end and held on to the basketball instead. Left-handed shot put up here by Chandler. Battle for the rebound. We'll get a jump ball, and the arrow going to point the way of Mangum with 1:05 left in quarter number one. We have got 5 brand new bodies coming on the floor for Coach Carlson. A little message being sent here, no doubt about it. Libby Wright has come in for the first time tonight. Jasmine Miller has joined her. We also see out on the floor Ella Powers for the Lady Bears. We'll get the other two in a moment. Meantime, Woodruss double team near the hash mark. We'll reverse it here to Alyssa. Dreyer for 3. It's an air ball. And the rebound going to be corralled by Miranda Allen. Didn't get her feet and shoulders squared that time. Lob inside. No shot there. They'll kick it back out over the top to Wright. Libby from 15. Too hard. Rebound collected by Holly Lehman-Webb, and she's going to get called for a carry. Got her hand underneath it. And again, one of the ideas behind the carry is if the ball comes to rest, then you're probably going to get it called. Inbounds pass, middle of the paint. Good shot there. A well-run play results in 2 for Miranda Allen. Makes it an 8-4 contest. Final 25 seconds left of quarter number one. York in traffic, loses the ball. Dreyer will get it back. Alyssa between the two circles. She'll come to Lehman-Webb. Holly going to back it out with 15 seconds left in the quarter. Now to Woodruss at the free throw line. She'll find Morgan White. White put up the shot, got it blocked away, and they said it was last touch by Morgan. Yeah, I'm like Coach Bingham. He says that ball was tipped. Yeah, 5 seconds left in the quarter. 3 ball going to be put up, I think, by Wright. No, she stepped inside the arc, missed the shot, and the quarter indeed does come to an end. So Mangum on top at the end of the first 8 minutes of play. 8 on the board for the Lady Tigers, 4 for the Lady Bears, and you and I come back after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Just in time to find out the Mangum's on top of the end one, 8-4. Balance for Brian Mangum in that first period of play, 2 points apiece for Lauren York, Morgan White, Holly Lehman-Webb, and Alyssa Dreyer. Mangum 0 for 2 from the free throw line, and they only committed 2 team fouls in that first quarter. 2 points apiece, Miranda Allen, Renee Gonzalez for Cheyenne. Lady Bears did not shoot any free throws. They committed 16 fouls in the period, and they get the ball to begin quarter number 2. That's Libby Wright with the basketball. Wright, a little push off there, nothing to get excited about. Emma Broadwater also out on the floor. She'll go back to Wright. Her 3 ball off the front of the iron. Broadwater collects the rebound, and a reset now for Cheyenne. Miranda Allen asking for the ball in the wing. She'll get it, dribble, penetrate, put up a scoop shot off the window, too hard. Alyssa Dreyer takes the rebound away from her. She'll get good strength there, and she'll kick it out now to Lehman-Webb. Alyssa, Holly, along with Bryn Woodruss, Morgan White, and Lauren York out on the floor for Mangum. Woodruss, 15-footer, a little bit too strong. Lehman-Webb splits a couple of defenders, got the rebound, kept it alive, and here's York for 3. Lauren shot off the mark. Again, Lehman-Webb trying to get position. That time may have pushed. Nope, going to be on Morgan White instead. That'll be her first. And team foul number 3 called on Mangum. Well, Holly, not the tallest of kiddos out there, but job of positioning. Charles Barkley always talked about that. He was a great rebounder. For all the things that Barkley did, he was a marvelous rebounder, and it was because he always got good position and always tracked the ball well. He talked about tracking the ball well when it was coming off the rim and where it was going to go. Good job of tracking there by York. She'll steal it, race in front of everybody, and then forget to take the basketball with her. And that's just the first game. I mean, that does not happen in mid-January, I promise you. Lauren just a little bit out in front of herself. Ball free at the timeline, and we'll get a jump ball, and Mangum will get it on the alternate possession. So the Lady Tigers have had good, quick hands all evening long, and players slow to get off the floor. White, a shot to the face. She'll come to the bench for Mangum, and Landry Lively will come back in. May have been friendly fire in there. That scrum. Inbounds pass, Landry. Into the front court down to Lehman Webb. Holly back to Landry. York, and she'll get clobbered. Foul on Miranda Allen will be her first, and team foul number 7 called against Cheyenne. So a 1-and-1 opportunity now for Lauren. York, a little bit of a slow start. I mean, marvelous shape, strong, fast, all those things. But again, just getting used to playing. It certainly different. Looked pretty smooth there, didn't she? It's the first of 2 free throws. And she made the front end of the 1-and-1. And the second one on the way for York. It goes in. So Lauren, 4 points on the night. Her club leads it 10-4. Good buddy. 6.5 left in the first half of play. Look at the defense by Dreyer. Dumped inside to Allen. Miranda had the ball taken out of her hands. And again, that was Bren Woodruss. Ball battled for, and we'll get another jump ball. And this time they are going to point the way of Cheyenne. Does not overlook, though, the hands in there. Good hands again. Caitlin Huckabee has joined us. Hello, Caitlin. Hope all is well for you. Pretty close to your area. Cheyenne, Elk City, the proximity. Merry Christmas to you, by the way, young lady. 6:15 left in the first half of play. Mangum on top, 10-4. Again, playing great pressure defense. York got a piece of that one. Ball still free and finally going to be collected by Miranda Allen. Allen gives it up to a slashing and scoring Emma Broadwater. And she got fouled. It's an and-one opportunity for Broadwater. Check the foul on the Lady Tigers with 6:01 left in this first half of play. And I believe they called it on Alyssa. And they did. That'll be her second. And team foul number 4 called on Mangum. York will sit. And Morgan White, her face okay, will check back in. 3-point opportunity, not there. Rebound for Mangum. Alyssa wanted to run, but slows it down. And here comes Woodruss directing traffic into the front court to Lehman Webb. Holly, ball batted out of her hands a couple of times, went and got it back. She'll go to Lively, and travel going to be called on Landry. She got a little help there from Broadwater. Broadwater put a little hip into the side of Landry and caused her to be a little bit off balance, so the travel called, and turnover gives it back to Cheyenne. I will say, and for the first game of the year for Mangum, they are letting them play a little physical. 3-point ball put up by Gonzalez, no good, but Cheyenne with a rebound and another opportunity. It's great, people who walk in front of us and start doing the limbo. I love it. Tough shot there, knocked down. I tell you what, Tara Chandler's got a good-looking shot. She'll knock that one down from 8. It's her first 2 of the ball game. Makes it a 10-8 ball game. So a 4-0 run, and now a steal and a run out for Gonzalez. Renee stopping, popping, and we're tied at 10. And you got to wonder if the timeout going to be called. Yeah, there it is. Timeout going to be taken by Mangum. 10-10, 5:03 left in the half, and you and I come back after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
Something you should know about the Kendall Law Office. The Kendall Law Office is family-owned and local. They use up-to-date technology to ensure their productivity provides timely service to clients, and this always includes client access to our firm via email and text. Corey Kendall is experienced, hardworking, and honest. He always puts the client first, and all efforts are focused on the client's best interest. The Kendall Law Office, locations in Altus and Mangum.
Hello, Brandy Webb. Good to have you alongside, my friend. It's a 10-10 ball game here in Cheyenne. Lady Bears and the Lady Tigers. A moment ago, it was 10-4. A 6-0 run now by Cheyenne. It's tied it with 5:03 left in the half. First time out of the night taken by Mangum. And again, you can tell that it's the first game of the year. The leg's a little bit rubbery still. Lehman Webb inside, shot won't fall. Rebound collected by Chandler. She wants to run out in front. They'll give it up to Sandoval, puts up a tough shot, didn't get it to go. Got her own rebound, kick out over the top to Jasmine Gonzalez. It'll reset now for the Lady Bears, who try to take the lead for the first time tonight. Braley Wright off-balance shot, doesn't go, and the rebound, Landry Lively. Elaine Mills-Smith, hello, my friend. Let's go Mangum Lady Tigers, she says. Back the other way, give, go, Webb inside, and Holly Lemon. Webb misses it, much to the chagrin of Brian Bingham. Into the front court, Jasmine Gonzalez will reset. There's Chandler off balance again, but it goes. Tara Chandler with a couple of buckets here in the second has given her club a 2-point lead, 12-10 at the midway point of quarter number 2. On the near side, Woodruss. She'll go baseline, draw a crowd, found Dreyer inside. Alyssa to Lehman Webb from 10, and it falls. Holly with her second bucket of the evening. Give her 4 and ties it at 12. 3:45 and running in the first half of play. Off balance shot and a reach-in foul going to be called. It'll send Braley Wright to the basket. A little bit of a bailout there. They call that a Morgan. Let's see. And they did. So Morgan White has picked up her second. Mangum now with 5 team fouls in the half. And 2 free throws here. First one good. Wright, Braley will get one more. Lady Bears 1 of 2 from the foul line. Dreyer, by the way, takes a seat. Lauren York has come back in. Got to protect Alyssa with those 2 fouls here late in this first half. Second free throw, no good. York had the rebound, lost it, but there to collect it for Mangum will be Lively. Landry in the front court to Holly Lehman Webb. She'll go to Lively. Landry splits a couple of defenders and then gets fouled. I think they call that on Chandler. It'll be a 1-and-1. Tara's second. And team foul number 8 called on the Lady Bears. And at some point, I'm going to say the Bears. You know it's going to happen. Oh, wait a minute. It already did. First free throw up, in. Landry Lively will get one more. First point of the night for Landry. Second one for Landry. Off the rim, doesn't go. And the rebound collected by Cheyenne. Lady Bears on the run, slowing it down now. Braley Wright should go to Chandler. May have gotten away with a walk. Right over the top, thought about the 3, won't take it. And now a 3-ball will be launched by Broadwater. Right elbow, didn't get it to go. Inside, good pass there. Ball swatted away, though. And a collision. Oh, my goodness. Chandler. And was that Morgan White again knocking noggins? And it was. Ooh. I don't know how many of you watched that USC-Utah football game Friday night, the Pac-12 championship. But there was a collision between a defender for the Trojans and a quarterback of the Utes. And they had on helmets. That one, no helmets required. Chandler with his steal now. She'll go to right, out front. Gonzalez stopping, pop with the left hand. And that won't roll in. Lehman Webb with another rebound. She wants to run to York. Here comes Lauren. Down the near sideline. Lauren stops from 10, fires, and misses everything. And again, it's just not going to happen in mid-January. I'm just telling you right now. And this is a scrappy bunch from Cheyenne. Eh? Literally clawing and grabbing and twisting and doing all they can to discombobulate. Right for 3, and it goes. Braley Wright. 4 in the quarter. Her club leads it by 3, 16-13. And again, Mangum pooped. You can just tell. York behind the arc. Skip pass. Now they'll kick it inside to Morgan. Back to Lawrence. Sets, fires. 3. Off the iron. Didn't get it to go. Battle for the rebound. And a good effort there by Landry Lively. Now a late whistle. And a foul going to be called on Landry, I believe. Yep. So Lively will pick up the personal on Landry. That'll be her first of the evening. And team foul number 6 called on Mangum. So back the other way come the Lady Bears. Up by 3, their biggest lead of the night. Inside at 2 minutes, 1:55 and running. Gonzalez from 15, and the little runner goes for Renee. She has a half a dozen, and the lead has grown to 5, 18-13. Remember, it was 10-4 at one point, and now Renee Gonzalez with a steal. Gonzalez, her pocket going to be picked by York. Lauren doesn't have the numbers the other way, but she'll force anyhow. Lauren, give, go, glass, got it, yes! Lauren York! She's got 6, and that'll slow down the onslaught by the Lady Bears. 18-15, $1:20 left in the half. Maddie Paxton has gone to the scorer's table to check in at the next dead ball. There's another steal. Good hands there by Woodruss, who popped the ball free. Morgan White came away with it. Now here's Lively into the front court. Woodruss left hash mark. They'll find York behind the arc. Fakes the three, puts the ball on the floor, and a blocking foul, I believe, is going to be called on the Lady Bears. And falling awkwardly on the play, I believe that is Jasmine Gonzalez. Jasmine, and we talk about it a lot in football, when you hit butt first, it really rocks you, and I think that's what happened to Jasmine. She's smiling as she gets up. She's like, oh my goodness. So the foul was on Jasmine. That'll be her third. She'll limp to the bench. Team foul number 9 called on Cheyenne. And I'll give Coach Carlson a chance to bend the ear of the official. She did not care for the call. York, front end of the one-on-one is good. Lauren, 5 of the quarter, 7 on the ball game, and is 3 for 3 from the line, and now 3 for 4. The announcer's curse. Way to go, Barnes. 55 seconds left, 18-16. Mangum down by a pair. Lady Bears, see if they hold for one, or running a weave right now. Broadwater thought about going inside, had her pocket picked. Look at Morgan White's hands. Morgan slowing it down in the front court to Paxton. Madison to Lehman Webb. Now to try her at the free throw line. Alyssa going to go inside, stopping. Ball got knocked out of her hands. Yeah, that ball was blocked out of her hands. And it'll be Mangum basketball. 32.7 left in the first half of play. Paxton the inbound underneath her own glass. Maddie looking, now over the top. She'll find Lehman Webb. In the corner, that's a three fired up by White. Morgan shot no good. Rebound collected by Broadwater. Good pass over the top by Broadwater, and an easy two for a streaking Ella Powers. First 2 of the ball game for Powers. No relation to Austin, we don't believe. And it's 2016. Ball bobbled momentarily. Dreyer has it. She'll go to York. Lauren fakes the three, goes inside, and another blocking foul will be called. Boy, Lauren York doing a good job of drawing fouls inside. And again, much to the chagrin of Cheyenne and their coach. That'll be on Powers. That'll be her first. Ella, 10th team foul now, called on the Lady Bears. So 2 free throws here for Lauren York, who missed her last one after Barnes put the curse on her. And she doesn't draw iron on this one. I don't know that the last one she drew iron. They let her get wide with it. This one, there was no doubt. Morgan White setting down. And after a brief respite on the bench, back into the ball game, Bryn Woodruss. Second one on the way, no good. Long rebound collected by Cheyenne. Can they get off a shot before the half comes to an end? They do, but it's after the buzzer, and it does not count. So the first half will come to a close with Mangum down by 4. 20 on the board for the Lady Bears of Cheyenne, and 16 for Mangum. 20-16 our score at the intermission. Mangum trailing Cheyenne here on Classic Hits 97.7.
It's important to take care of your eyes, so make an appointment soon with Dr. Michael Geiger in Altus, Seth Geiger in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin, and a new addition to our staff, Dr. Maddie Rhodes. The Geigers are professionals and very good at what they do. Geiger Eye Care is proud to support youth and sponsor sporting events. They encourage you to attend all the events you can and be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Maddie in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus,
Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
We are a community of ongoing legacy and tradition. This is Lori Laughlin from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We are so proud of the continued success of the Mangum Tigers on and off the field. Good luck on another exciting sports season, Tigers. Cattlemen's Bank is behind you all the way.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Bob Calhoun support school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
If you started college but haven't finished, you may feel like your story is already written. Remember, you're the author, and where your story goes from here is up to you. Finish your degree with Reach Higher at Western Oklahoma State College. Reach Higher can put you on a program path designed to help you earn your associate degree from Western. Start writing your next chapter today. Visit wosc.edu/reach to find out how. Reach Higher with Western Oklahoma State College. Call 580-477-7742.
I want to say hi to our good friend Jessica Hoppengardner, one of our favorites. Jessica, hope you're having a good night. And you're familiar with this part of the country, working there for the Elk City Police Department. So welcome to Cheyenne. Tale of two quarters here in this first half of play between Cheyenne and Mangum. Lady Tigers leading 8-4 at the end of the first quarter of play. And then Cheyenne goes on a 16-8 thrashing of Mangum in that second period. And they lead it by 4 here at the intermission. 20-16. And again, Mangum, you could see at times tired. They're trying to get their legs underneath them. It'll take some time for that to occur. Again, they'll have great opportunities with 4 games this week, with the possibility of 4 games this week, and then 3 more coming up next week. So plenty of sea leg opportunity, if you will. But again, it will take some time. Cheyenne, meantime, this is their 9th game of the year. They are in the middle of a 6-game losing streak. So you can tell the confidence bolstered by them in that second period when they went on that run. It was created a lot off the defensive end. They really stepped it up defensively and, again, took advantage of the tired legs and the timing not quite being there in game number 1 for this group from Mangum. David Henry says, let's go, Lady Tigers. Keep shooting it. Yeah, you bet. Second half will be coming up here shortly. But, before that, we need to take a time out. And then we'll come back and tell you who scored what at the half. 20-16, Cheyenne out in front of Mangum here on Classic Hits 97.7.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Around here, we say go Tigers. This is Jacob Gilner from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We love our Mangum Tigers, so suit up in your best and brightest orange, and we will see you at the games. Cattlemen's Bank is Tiger proud.
Back in Cheyenne at the half, it's a 20-16 lead. By the way, the Cheyenne band doing a great job of entertaining us here at halftime. As we mentioned, Mangum led 8-4 at the end of 1, and then the Lady Bears outscoring Mangum 16-8 in that second period of play. And that's how we got to where we are. Lauren York leading Mangum in scoring at the intermission. York with 7, 4 in that first half for Holly Lehman-Webb. Alyssa Dreyer with a pair of points. Morgan White with 2, and Landry Lively with 1. So, and been a bugaboo for Mangum for the last several years. It's just fine scoring, putting that biscuit in the basket. And again, 16 points at the half. I know that head coach Brian Bingham wants more than that. Free throw shooting difficult as well. early in the season. Mangum just 4 of 10 from the foul line in that first half of play. And again, they trail by 4, so you do the math on that. Foul situation, Mangum actually didn't even get in the bonus in that first half. They only committed 16 fouls, although Dreyer and White each have multiple fouls and 2 apiece. 20-16, Cheyenne in front of Mangum at the intermission. For the Lady Bears, they're led in scoring by Renee Gonzalez. Gonzalez has a half a dozen from her guard position. 4 apiece in the first half for Braylon White. Another one of those quick guards out front. Tara Chandler, who is tough inside with 4 in the first half of play. And then 2 apiece for Miranda Allen, Emma Broadwater, and Ella Powers. This is a deeper club, Cheyenne deeper than Mangum. And as you can tell by the numbers of players that are out there, and they need those numbers because the Lady Bears committing 10 fouls in that first half of play. Chandler and Gonzalez, that's Jasmine Gonzalez, each with multiple fouls in that first half of play. Jasmine Gonzalez, in fact, we've got her with 3 fouls at the intermission, and Tara Chandler has 2 at the half. It is a 20-16 ball game. Mangum trailing by 4 at the intermission, and big try, or I guess they call it a 3-way duel. Yeah, 3-way duel going on tonight for the Mangum wrestling team as they're in the midst of that 3-way duel with Anadarko and Hobart. So that's a dandy one. And the wrestling squad, by the way, started off pretty strong this past weekend in a tournament and acquitted themselves quite nicely. So at the half, it is 20-16. It's the first of 2 tonight. Boys from both schools will be back in action after this one is over. And then, get this, we'll have ball games for you on Thursday from Burns Flat Dill City in that tournament. Shane Hagee, thank you so much. We appreciate that. And believe me, that first charge is coming up. We're back for the second half after this timeout. It's Mangum trailing Cheyenne at the half, 20-16. And we're classic hits, 97.7.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from. But choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
Jamie's Auto is proud to sponsor Mangum Tiger sports coverage. When you need a new-to-you reliable vehicle, always remember to visit Jamie's Auto Sales on Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Jamie makes it easy to buy a great used car with 5 lenders available, and your new-to-you vehicle comes with a 3-month 4,500 GWC powertrain warranty. Talk about peace of mind. Remember Jamie's Auto in Mangum for your next vehicle purchase. And go Tigers!
Hi, Mangum Tiger fans. This is Jill Grauman with RE/MAX Property Place. If you need to buy or sell a property or a home in Mangum or anywhere in Greer County, just call me at 580-706-0259. You'll see lots of my signs around town because I get the results for my clients. I say, go Mangum Tigers.
Jill Grauman, RE/MAX Property Place. Always here, always helping.
Hello, this is Ashley Slayton, family nurse practitioner with the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum. We are friendly hometown folks and treat patients of all ages, newborns through adults, for wellness and sick visits, as well as management of chronic illnesses such as diabetes and high blood pressure. Call the clinic in Mangum at 580-782-3393 for an appointment today.
Jackson County Memorial Hospital.
3 state gold balls will be handed out on the football field this weekend in the Class A state championship bowl game at UCO. It will be Fairview and Gore playing for the state championship. In Class 2A, Millwood and Washington will play. Washington, boy, they've been on a roll. And how about this? Sealing and Laverne, 2 teams from Northwest Oklahoma. They will battle it out for the Class B gold ball. Best of luck to those squads. Football state championships coming up this weekend around the state.
Can we hear you on that Northwest?
No.
Okay.
3 ball fired and
That's
knocked down.
That's unfortunate, dadgummit.
Well, I mean, I guess I can lobby for it. I might make a call. Emma Broadwater, by the way, hit that 3, makes it a 23-16 ball game. think they've got guys that cover that. I don't know. I might call my old friend C.J. Montgomery, see if they need a extra voice. And they're at Northwest Oklahoma State University in Alma. Run out here. Fast break opportunity for Broadwater. Good pass back to Gonzalez. Couldn't get the shot to go down with the left hand. And the rebound going to be taken away by Woodruss. She'll go to Lauren York now with a run out. Going to challenge the defense. And the shot swatted away. Good defense there by Macy Sandoval. It will still be Mangum basketball. York, Morgan White, Alyssa Dreyer. We mentioned Woodruss in the bottom. Remember that 5 out there. Landry Lively for Mangum. Now on the left end of your listening and or viewing device in their road black uniforms, white numerals with the orange trim. Skip pass over the top, York. She'll go to Lively. Now on the baseline, Morgan. Dreyer. Good ball movement by Mangum. They'll go inside, and a shot from point-blank range won't go for Morgan White. Couldn't get it to fall that time. Good ball movement nonetheless. 6:40 left here in the third. Good save along the far side that time by Sandoval. That ball headed for out of bounds. And they'll come up top here. Gonzalez. She'll skip it inside and off the glass for 2. Sandoval, her first 2 of the ball game. Sandoval now extends the lead to 25-16. Oh, my old buddy Tracy Smith. Now, Tracy Smith, late of the Altus Merchants softball team, he will remember the name of that official down there with the long hair that played for Budweiser back in the day and was a nemesis of the Altus Merchants softball squad. Timeout going to be taken here by Mangum. It is a full timeout. Coach is not happy. 6:07 left in the third, 25-16. Mangum trailing Cheyenne on Classic Hits 97.7.
The Mangum Tag Agency is easy to find at 108 East Pierce Street in Mangum. When you need license tags, registration, driver's license renewal, pipe passes, or real ID, Tom and Cynthia Clark are there for you, and they can help you at the Mangum Tag Agency at 580-782-3004, 782-3004.
We yell loud and proud because we love the Mangum Tigers. This is Lori Laughlin from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. On and off the field, we support the Tigers through and through because once you're a Tiger, you're always a Tiger. And Cattlemen's Bank is Tiger proud.
So Jason Cook has checked in. He says he's watching live from Washington. Go Tigers and go Warriors. Jason, my question is it the state thereof, Washington, the Washington as in D.C., or that suburb of Norman? Chad's thinking it's the suburb of Norman. Bring us up to date, Jason.
Yeah.
So out of the timeout, Mangum will have it. 6 minutes left here in quarter number 3.
Could be having supper with Bill Gates in Seattle.
25-16. 3 ball, Lively. Landry shot won't go on the flat-footed rebound. Miranda Allen. Good defense that time by Woodruss as she got back down the floor and disrupted the pass and then slammed into the support underneath the basket. And she will eventually bounce up. The essence of youth. I'm in trouble.
Lady Tigers getting some good looks. They're just not falling, and I think you mentioned it all night long. Just game number 1.
Yep. And now they throw the ball away. Good defense that time by Miranda Allen. And then a travel going to be called. Brayley Wright was surprised by the pass. She thought her teammate was going to go down the floor. Let's check the 5 of the floor as Holly Lehman-Webb has joined her teammates now out on the court. She's got the basketball. She'll come here on the near side. Lauren York going to save it before it goes out of bounds. York between a couple of defenders gets a screen from Morgan White. Now goes to Woodruss, who tried to force inside to Lehman-Webb, and the ball knocked out of bounds. So Mangum will get it underneath their own class as Bren will inbound. She does over the top. Lehman-Webb with the catch. Holly looked inside, nothing there. Now to Lively between the 2 circles. At the left elbow, it's White. Morgan to Woodruss for 3. No. Rebound on the weak side, picked up by York. Lauren going to attack inside and threw it off the bottom of the backboard. Ball going to be taken away by Brady Wright, but she stepped out of bounds. Jason said not the suburb. No, not the suburb of Norman, the suburb of Goldsby. So there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
right there on I-35. Three-point shot by York won't go. Battle for the rebound. Jump ball. Arrow going to point the way, I believe, of Mangum. Substitution for Cheyenne as Libby Wright will come back into the ballgame. Sitting down will be Brady Wright.
And that's probably, if I had a choice, we're going to be busy in Burns Flat, but, man, I'd go see Washington Nolan, wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah, definitely. You talk
me?
about a football game. Yes, sir, Bob. Ball goes, I think that got to be off the leg of Libby Wright, and it was. Okay, so Tracy Dale, you'll want to know that the former pitcher who was the nemesis of us, he made the good call there. He made the right call.
Oh, boy. Can I give him more away just by saying he's got a perpetual mullet?
Well, he does. He's had that since the 80s. You're right. But, I mean, if Tracy Dale says on the Facebook feed what his name is, I'm just repeating it. I'm not saying his name. Amanda Johnson has joined us. Hello, Amanda. 25-16. Mangum trailing here by 9. 4:25 left in the third. We'll lob it inside, and some reach-in foul going to be called, I believe, on Holly Lehman-Webb. Nope, they got it on Morgan White instead. And she reached in and grabbed the arm that time of Tara Chandler.
We've seen a ton of basketball. There's certain officials you just seem to get a lot of games. Paul Simon is another one that comes to mind up here anyway.
Yeah.
You see old Paul quite a bit.
Well, I guarantee you at the Tri-County we're going to see this gentleman here.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll sing some Billy Ray Cyrus. We're kid because we care. 3-ball dial up here, knocked down. I tell you what, Cheyenne beginning to pull away in this ball game. 3-ball here. That's the second of the period for Cheyenne and the second of the quarter for Broadwater. She's got 8 inside Lehman-Webb. She'll go window shopping and score. And Holly will stem the tide. That's the first 2 of the quarter for Mangum, and it comes inside of 4 minutes of period number 3. They trail by 10, 28-18. 3-ball dialed up left side. Allen, Miranda's shot doesn't go, and Lehman-Webb with the rebound. She'll come to York. Lauren had the ball stripped out of her hands, but it was last touched by Libby Wright. Mangum will get it back.
And that is a Chicago Bear on the center court, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is the Bears.
It's amazing. You look at the high schools throughout the state, and there was a time when colleges and the NFL or the NBA, whatever, would punish schools for copying the logos. And they finally understood that it was not infringing on anything. I mean, you look at the Tipton Tigers, for example, who won the state championship in the Class C football tournament over the weekend. You got that double T a la Texas Tech.
Got it. Clinton's got the Cincinnati Red C.
Got a foul here, and it wasn't clear as to who the foul was on. And the scorers table asking about that right now. So I think they've got it corrected. It looked like the official said the foul was on, and I believe it was. Miranda Allen. No, that was wrong. No, it was on Renee Gonzalez instead. That'll be her first. And number 2 on Cheyenne. And that is a 2-ball dialed up and put in to make it 28-20. And now with 9 points in the ball game for Mangum, Lauren York. Stoppage of play here. Ball rolls out of bounds. 28-20. Oh, no, they called a foul. Ooh. Wow. The second on Dreyer. Now that'll be the third on Alyssa. I believe it happened on the floor, given the way the official reacted. It was on the floor, but that's 3 now on Alyssa, so make note of that. And team foul number 2 on Mangum in the second half of play. 28-20. Cheyenne to inbound underneath their own glass. The hot hand in the corner of Broadwater. She's got the ball here and then leaves it out of the wing for teammate Libby Wright. Wright, good look underneath to Chandler. Back out to Broadwater for 3. It's an air ball, but Chandler there to collect it and put it up and in.
It was a pass, Barnes.
Okay, all right. No. Kids from Cheyenne will tell you that.
That's right.
Ball knocked free, picked up by Dreyer, and Alyssa pass the ball goes down.
A lot of dribbling. Need to Up the rock. But again, this is what the doctor ordered for Cheyenne because facing a team that this is the first 2.5 quarters they played. So.
And a luxury that Cheyenne has, even though they're a Class A school, they've got a deep bench. I mean, Coach Carlson has run some kids in and out. Jennifer Reiser, and she brings up a good point, and we'll get to it here in a minute. Lehman Webb with a steal, and then had her pocket picked by Gonzalez. Shot put up by Chandler, foul going to be called on Lauren, and Lauren got to be careful as she doth protest a bit. That'll be 2 on York, 4 now on Mangum in the second half, and a couple of free throws due here. We're going to get a lane violation. Tara Chandler was ready to shoot the ball, and her teammate, Renee Gonzalez, left the block and came over to talk to the coach. So she loses 1 of 2 free throws. Here's the left-hander's only one. It's off the back of the iron. The long arms there collecting the rebound. Bryn Woodruss for Mangum. York in trouble, fires the ball, caught by Woodruss. Now she'll go to Webb, and that one's too strong for Holly.
That's what Coach Bingham's saying. Settle down just a little bit.
Yeah, no need to play with your hair on fire. Minute 59 left here in the third, down by 10. Dreyer will sit down, frustrated by those fouls. Morgan White back into the ballgame. Jennifer Reiser talking about the football helmets of Mangum this past season. Designed along the lines of the Cincinnati Bengals.
There you go. They look good.
Yes, they did. Ball free, and finally York will come away with it. Wow. Now Lauren steps between 2 defenders. There has got to be a mugging there, and it is. Foul called on Renee Gonzalez. That'll be number 2 on Renee. Please don't walk away. And the third team foul on Cheyenne. First musical alliteration of the night. Walk away, Renee. That's into the Wayback Machine. The oldies, I don't think there's anybody that old. I take it. 3 ball here, front of the iron. It just won't go from 3 for Mangum. There's a good look that time. Out on the wing. We'll get a stoppage to play here by Woodruss, and the ball knocked out of bounds. And last touch, they said, by Cheyenne. Good job by Brent after missing the 3 ball to come back and play some defense and get a turnover. 80 seconds left here in the third. Mangum trailing by 10, 30-20. Lively. From the basket to York on the wing. 3 ball by Lauren, yes! In rhythm that time. Smooth, good release. Squared the shoulders, set the feet, knocked it down, and it's a 7-point ball game. 30-23, 60 seconds left in the third. Trying to answer on the other end and not getting it done is Braley Wright. The ball bounces off the hands of Lauren York. And again, that's one of those that surprises you. You think it's going to hit the rim, and boink, it hits you in the hands. And again, we talk about Coach Carlson running bodies in and out of there, and she has done that, especially here in the second half. She knows it's Mangum's first ball game, and she's seen the rubbery legs early on from the for Sandoval. We'll get about ball here to the they're going to be heavy tomorrow morning. You can bet on that. They're going to enjoy City tournament. Jump ball in the inbounds pass, and they are going to point the way of Mangum. Lady Tigers get it back with 49.1 left in the third, down by 7. And again, Mangum, by the way, playing at 4 o'clock on Thursday. They would take on the Lady Terriers of Thomas. We'll be there as well. Mangum boys will play the final game of the night and get the host school at 7:45 or thereabouts. York looking for back-to-back buckets and knocked that one down on the right side from about 8. Lauren, good quarter, 7 in the period, 14 on the ball game, and has brought her club to within 5. See if the Lady Tigers can get a stop here. Falling down hard and still down on the floor. Broadwater, ball free underneath the basket. It'll go out of bounds, and now they contend to Broadwater. That's just a tough situation there. Broadwater, it looked like maybe she banged knees with one of her teammates or maybe one of the Mangum players and went down hard.
Yeah, 25, 35 years ago, all the girls used to wear knee pads. Not so much now, but yeah, that hurts.
And you're sitting at home saying, yeah, I've hit knees with somebody before, and it does. I mean, it's just one of the, and it's something that you can walk off, and hopefully Emma will be able to do that. But boy, in the moment, it is a shock to the system. A little hitch in her giddy up right now.
It's right under getting popped in the nose. The nose is the worst. I don't care if it's just barely hit.
Yeah.
Tears are coming.
Yeah. You could be the toughest man on the planet, and you're right. Get popped in the nose, and it's going to happen. All right, final 10 seconds left here in the third period of play. See if Mangum cut into that deficit. 3-ball dialed up here. Woodruss around the rim, couldn't get it to go. Rebound going to be taken away by Gonzalez. She'll come across the timeline. Jasmine here on the near side to right. Can she get it off before the buzzer sounds? No. In fact, she tried to pass it. So the period comes to an end. Mangum down by 5. 30 on the board for Cheyenne, 25 for the Lady Tigers. We're back for the final 8 after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
Great food made fresh with the best ingredients under the Chef George is what you find at the JMP Mexican Grill in Mangum. If you have tried the Mexican and American Feathers, JMP Mexican Grill, what are you waiting for? They're open Tuesday through Saturday for lunch, dinner, featuring homemade desserts, or takeout. Call 580-706.
And support our community through and through. At First National Bank, you can hear us roar. Go Tigers! We wish you a season of great success. First National Bank and Trust Company. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Final 8 coming up. Mangum trailing 30-25 as they were outscored in the period 10-9. Mangum yet to get double digits scoring.
But they did end the quarter in a 5-0 run.
Yeah, they did, and that 5-0 run was fueled by Lauren York. York had 7 of the 9 points of the period for Mangum. She's got 14. Next leading scorer, Holly Lehman-Webb with a half a dozen. Cheyenne with the ball to begin the fourth period of play, and they will start Braley Wright and Jasmine Gonzalez into the backcourt. Wright to Gonzalez, fires a 3, back of the iron, no. Rebound Morgan White for Mangum. Alyssa Dreyer back in the ball game. May have gotten away with double dribble into the front court. She'll come to Woodruss. Woodruss wants to challenge. Bounce pass to Wright, to Dreyer, rather. From the 15-foot mark, she can't get it to go. Battle for the rebound, reach-in foul called on Morgan White. Ooh, that's 3. 5 now on Mangum. So it's White, Woodruss, and Dreyer, along with Landry Lively and Holly Lehman-Webb. Lauren York begins the fourth on the bench. Gonzalez inside, stripped away by White. Good hands by Morgan. Ball out of bounds. Second time tonight, Brian Bingham has asked for help from the official out top, and the official just looks at him, shakes his head, and said, I don't know. I appreciate his honesty. Gonzalez to Gonzalez. That's Renee. She'll go back to Wright for 3, and Braley will knock it down. Second 3 of the night for Wright. She's got 7, and the lead is 33-25, 8-point deficit. Woodruss wants to attack, puts up the shot, got fouled, and will go to the line to shoot 2. It's a good job of attacking the basket there by Bryn. I've got 4 on Jasmine Gonzalez. Let's see if that is what they've got up top, and they do. So Gonzalez with 4, team foul number 4 on Cheyenne. And at the line, Bryn Woodruss to shoot 2. Scoreless through 3. Woodruss first. Oh, it won't roll in. Will look like my putts Sunday on the golf course where I got fleeced for $5. Second one on the way for Bryn. And that one won't roll in, but the hustle play by Morgan White, trying to come up with the rebound, ball lost out of bounds, and Morgan could not hold on to it. Good effort by Morgan White, who has had a yeoman effort here this evening for Mangum. Right now, trying to come across the timeline. Braley does. Back into the ball game is Tara Chandler. Chandler driving inside, dumps the ball over the top, and a foul going to be called on Mangum. It'll send Ella Powers to the foul line. Check the foul here on the Lady Tigers. As the first of 2 free throws, of course, rolls in for Powers. They don't roll in on the other end, but they do here. So Ella will get one more. Cheyenne just 2 of 4 from the foul line. Second one, the whiff. 34-27. Mangum trailing. Here in the fourth. Minute 5 gone by in the period. Here comes Lively. Landry stops, goes over the top, and pass too tall for Woodruss. Good job of running the floor that time by Mangum, but the pass was off the mark and the turnover. Inbounds pass right. Right into the front court to Allen. Miranda pushes it up quickly, and that ball is thrown away. Miranda Allen, nobody was there on the wing to give it to, and she threw it into the stands. So again, an opportunity for Mangum to get it back. Lauren York, by the way, back into the ballgame for Mangum. Lively into the front court to Morgan. White draws the double team, tries to go baseline. Ball knocked out of her hands. Now in trouble, and she'll bounce it off the leg of Chandler, and Mangum will get it. I don't know if we talked enough about the Lady Bear defense tonight. It has been scrappy. A couple of things come into play. Again, the trying to get into basketball shape for the Lady Tigers with their first ball game, and the fact that the Lady Bears are just so deep. Run a lot of bodies at you. Morgan White goes glass here, and Morgan gets her first 2 since quarter number 1. She's got 4, and the lead back down to 5, 34-29. Mangum trying to turn it up defensively, and there's York popping the ball free. Morgan White will get it. And now here comes Lively. Landry, scoop pass, and a slowdown there for Lauren. Now Lehman Webb will come in, get it. Right hash mark. Webb playing catch with Lively, and a jump ball going to be called. Arrow going to point the way of Cheyenne. It looked like Mangum was going to get the basketball, but that is the correct call. The arrow pointing the way of the Lady Bears. 5:56 left. 34-29. And I say that's correct. Brian Bingham says, no, it's not. So they're going to go over and hash it out with the officials.
It's worth a review. Throw the red flag.
Are those progressive commercials not great? I mean, they are just it's unbelievable that insurance commercials are the best things on television. So Cheyenne with the lead and the ball, 5:45 left of the ball game. You wonder at some point if they don't try to slow it down. Chandler for 3 here, well off the mark. Lauren with the rebound, and she'll push it. York had the ball stolen away. And out of bounds. I'm kind of like I'm kind of like Coach Bingham. Renee Gonzalez was out of bounds, but again, we don't have the progressive challenge flag to throw. So 5:20 left of the ball game. Off the dribble penetration, Broadwater, who is okay. Remember, she banged knees a few minutes ago, but back out on the floor and looks okay. Just that initial shock she was able to recover from. Broadwater kicks it right side. 3-ball right, and Brady's shot no good. The rebound collected by Morgan White. She's got a ton of them on the night, and she'll get fouled for her effort as well. See who they called that one on. That may have been a reach-in foul. On Gonzalez. I think it was on Renee, so that'll be her 3rd. Yep. So Landry Lively going to bring it across the timeline now for Mangum. She'll leave it in the corner for York. Lauren tries to go to work on Broadwater, and again, Broadwater right with her. A skip pass over the top, caught by Lively. Now the reverse between the 2 circles. Back to Lively. On the baseline, White. Morgan nearly threw it away. Good job by Lehman Webb to keep it alive. Put up the shot, and it wouldn't go down. Battle for the rebound. We'll get a jump ball. And the arrow going to point the way of Mangum.
It is not for lack of effort,
no,
is it? It's just the first game kind of running in mud a little bit, just trying to get unhitched. They get a little 5-0 run, and then big shot from Cheyenne to push it back out.
Lauren on the inbounds pass, going to get fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot two.
Catch up with the clock stopped.
You had one job.
He really does.
Literally. Team foul number 5 called on the Lady Bears. York first free throw up and in. Lauren now with 15 in the ball game.
Closest we've been in a while.
34-30. This could make it a one-possession game. She does. 16 now for York, and timeout going to be taken by the Lady Bears. 4:31 left in the ball game. Mangum within 3. Come on back to the edge of your chair after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
Hi, I'm Anna with Dapper 14 Boutique at 209 North Oklahoma in Mangum. We are so excited about the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. We feature clothing and accessories in all sizes for all ages, and our store is well stocked for a great shopping experience. Come see us, visit us on Facebook, or shop the website at dapyr14.com. And go Tigers.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
So as we get ready for the final 4:31, let me ask you, did the committee get it right? They got the 4 correct teams?
Yes, I think so. I think they got it right. I mean, that was if you got 2 losses, then you got 2 losses.
Yeah.
If you're Alabama or whatever. But I mean, I know you didn't have a dog in the fight, but man, it was fun to see Lincoln go down.
Boy, there are a lot of bitter folks like you. I mean to tell you.
Well, and also you've got a Roll Tide fan at home. What'd she think? Did she want to?
She listened to what I had to say. Alabama was not going. They lost 2 games. Max Duggan was as impressive of an athlete Saturday in the 4th quarter for TCU as I have seen in a long time.
Emptied the tank.
He did. He was completely. And when they talk about leaving everything out on the field, he did. He probably won't win the Heisman, but that effort.
Yeah, got him a trip.
Yeah, it sure did. 4 minutes left in this one, and I talked about it a moment ago. Cheyenne play a little slowdown, and they are doing it here, but Mangum says, slow this. Steele taken away by York. Now Lauren going to get mugged in the backcourt, and it's a jump ball. Woo, doggies.
Yeah, again, as we get playing some games, just got to get that ball out of your hands. Got to double team there, but trying to do it all with the dribble.
Yeah, 2 defenders there, and then the sideline acted as a defender as well. 3 ball available for Allen, but Miranda won't take it. And again, Cheyenne backing things out and running clock the last couple of possessions. They lead by 3, 3:35 left of the ball game. Going to go inside here. Off balance Sandoval, the ball going to be taken away. Good defense by Mangum, and a timeout taken by Ryan Bingham as his player was trapped underneath the glass. Timeout taken here, 3:28 left, 34-31. A barn burner on the opening night with the Mangum Lady Tigers. Classic Hits 97.7.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security disability. They have 1 bedroom and efficiencies which include all bills paid, including Wi-Fi. Mangum Golden Age Apartments are located at 100 East Lincoln, right on the downtown square in Mangum. Call Brenda at 580-782-2452 for more information.
All right, let's give you a game reset now. 4 timeouts on the board for Cheyenne, just 2 for Mangum. Both of those. Neither team in the bonus yet. 5 fouls on each team. And Mangum has the basketball. The possession arrow, by the way, points the way of Cheyenne. So Mangum in their road blanket uniforms, white numerals, orange trim. Down by 3. York getting free. Holly will put it up and in. So now the ball movement paying off on good shots that are suddenly falling. And when you get going, it gets easier. There's a foul on the floor. I don't if they call this on Lauren, it's a good foul, whoever committed it, and it was on York. Don't give up a freebie there. You're not in the bonus. That'll be 3 on Lauren. Team foul number 6 called on Mangum. 3:01 left of the ballgame, so a ton of time. It's a 1-point contest. Mangum at 1 point led 10-4 and trailed at the intermission 20-16. Down here, 34-33 with a 2:56 left in the ballgame. Yeah, that's an offensive foul. You bet. Renee Gonzalez trying to take the legs out, literally, of Landry Lively. That'll be 4 on Gonzalez. And with 2:50 left in the ballgame, Mangum a chance to retake the lead. Inside, Woodruff had the shot. She'll kick it out to York for 3. Got it! Lauren York! 5 in the quarter, 19 on the ballgame, and now York with a near steal. Couldn't keep it alive as she fell down, but she's flexing big time now.
Single-handedly got the Tigers the lead.
Yep. Timeout going to be taken by Cheyenne. Mangum back on top. 36-34, 2:38 left. Don't go anywhere! Classic Hits 97.7.
Fresh floral arrangements created here in Mangum are the hallmark of owner Darla Hately at Flowers Unlimited. Remember that fresh flowers are a very personal and special gift that is so cherished when delivered for birthdays and anniversaries. She might say, you shouldn't have, but she'll be delighted. Flowers Unlimited. Call local at 580-782-2122. That's 782-2122. Flowers Unlimited in Mangum.
All right, here's game reset. Mangum on top by a pair, 36-34. Both teams in the 1-1 bonus. 3 timeouts remaining for Cheyenne, 2 for Mangum. The possession arrow on the board shows Mangum, but I don't know that they're not discussing that right now, that maybe the arrow ought to be going the other way. You got scorekeepers from both sides that are showing it to the official score, and the officials are talking about it. I like this. I like it, and now Brian Bingham is getting in the middle of it, but the assistants were the ones that were kind of handling it for a while. So they're going through it, and Brian lobbing that, yeah, that arrow is right. That goes our way. Well, what a game of ebbs and flows. But, you know, the confidence level after a couple of shots went down from Mangum, the body language completely changed. And those lethargic legs suddenly found life.
Yeah, finally getting the aim down, getting that gauge the distance for the shot for some of these. Looked kind of ugly in the first half, but man, I tell you what, they've been playing hard the whole game.
Well, you were a sharpshooter back in the day when you played basketball, and you know, you get tired. And you make a shot, and it does give you a burst of energy. That cortex,
it does,
and that medulla, whatever up there, you know. But if you miss it, then suddenly it's a different scenario.
How many books do we got?
I just get ready to ask the same thing.
We're asking.
We've gone to a secondary book on the Mangum bench. And again, on the scoreboard, the possession arrow is of the way of Mangum. But I've got to be honest with you, and again, just keeping it track in my head, and you know how tiny my coconut is, I thought it was Cheyenne basketball on the jump ball, the next one. So the Lady Bears get the ball at midcourt, trailing by a pair, 2:38 left of the ball game. Well, this has been a fun one to start the season, no doubt about it. Cheyenne trying to snap a 6-game losing campaign with a W with a new coach. Inbounds pass ahead of the 5-second count to Broadwater, and Emma completely recovered from that bang a moment ago.
Going to do a man-to-man.
Yeah, put up a jumper from 15, doesn't get it to go. Battle for the rebound, and Broadwater will eventually end up with it. Broadwater right now matched up with Morgan White. Broadwater now comes near side. A little hesitation dribble. She'll kick it to Jasmine Gonzalez, who's come back in. Gonzalez off-balance shot, doesn't get it to go. White blocking out, gets the rebound, and Mangum now a chance to add to that.
No, the question was, the 2 points.
Off-balance shot here for Landry Lively. It won't go.
Looked at that, too.
But she'll go to the line to shoot 2. And, I thought it was the possession. I kept going to all those books. I thought it was possession, but it was points. And it's 34 all, not 36-34. I have to look at my book and see where I'm at, because I'm sure I'm ultra accurate. Lively rattles in the first.
Now we got the lead.
Landry will get one more, 35-34. So there's 5, 6, 8, 10 in the period. Second one on the way. Good. So Lively, 3 on the night, all from the line. Her club leads it by a pair, 36-34. Ball taken away. Here's York with a right hand. Shot won't go. And the rebound collected by Miranda Allen. Quickly the other way, Gonzalez into the front court. Bounce pass inside. Powers kicks it to Broadwater for 3. Doesn't get it to go. Ball swatted out of bounds, and last touch by Miranda Allen. And Mangum will get it back. Wow. $16 and 9 is 25, correct?
16 and 9 is 25, yes.
And I've got Mangum with a dozen points in the quarter, so 36-34. Okay. 1:35 remaining. Mangum by 2. Pass too tall, and again, that's some excitement there. That's some enthusiasm.
Yeah, got a lead though. Minute 34. Just don't need to take a shot. No shot clock.
And a substitution, Alyssa Dreyer, who had come back in, will sit back down, and now Cheyenne going to take another timeout. 1:34 left of the ball game, and one that was just kind of meandering along has suddenly gotten good. We're back after this on Classic Hits 97.7. Wichita Insurance and American Farmers and Ranchers proudly serve cities and towns throughout rural Oklahoma. We're your neighbors and part of the communities. We're proud of our schools, youth, and communities, and that's why we're investing in rural Oklahoma. Wichita Insurance and AFR want to be your agent and insurance company. So call 580-301-6. Help you protect your farm and ranch operations, autos, and home.
333 Dental Care in Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go together when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
All right, we give you that game reset now. 36-34, Mangum on top by a pair. Minute 34 left of the ball game. One full timeout remaining for Cheyenne. They also have a 30. Mangum, 2 full timeouts showing on the board. Both teams in the 1-1 bonus, and the arrow does point the way of Mangum. Cheyenne has the basketball. Little give and go out of high. Broadwater to Braley Wright. Now Gonzalez. Ball bobbled. Good hands there by Sandoval underneath the basket. Shot put up and the foul will be committed. Miranda Allen. Allen made a nice move inside. And I like the defense of Mangum. Go ahead and commit that foul. Don't give her the easy bucket. That's the second foul of the evening on Holly Lehman-Webb. Team foul number 7 called on the Lady Tigers. So at the foul line to shoot 2, Miranda Allen. Allen first. Misses everything. And on the night, Cheyenne has only converted on 2 of 6 free throws. By the way, Alyssa Dreyer has come back into the ballgame now for Mangum. And Holly Lehman-Webb will sit down. Here's the second opportunity for Miranda Allen, and that one's off the front of the iron. Rebound collected by Morgan White. White going to get grabbed on the arm, and we'll go down the other end and shoot 1-1. Renee Gonzalez may have fouled out of the ballgame. Let's see. Nope. The team foul number 7 called on Cheyenne. So a 1-1 on the other end now for Morgan White. Morgan with 4 points, missed both of her free throws back in period number 1. First one on the way for Morgan, banked it in. She'll get one more. Well, there's a reason why thousands and thousands of years ago when they developed the backboard, they put that square up there. And Morgan took advantage of it. Second one on the way for White. Off the back of the iron, long rebound collected by Cheyenne. Mangum now leads by 3, 37-34, and a steal! Lively! Over the top, but a double dribble going to be called. And Brian Bingham said that's the right call, and I've got to agree. It looked like Landry, or Brent actually, that was Brent Woodruff, tried to dribble her way out of it and then dribble again. Timeout going to be taken by Mangum. 1:07 left in the ballgame. They lead by 3, 37-34. How good is this? Classic Hits 97.7.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
Emma Gerald's, Kelsey Travis. Welcome back, kids. Got a good one here. Mangum leading by 3, 37-34. 1:07 left in the ball game. Both teams with 18 fouls. David Henry says going to the bank. Nothing wrong with that. Heck no, man. In fact, before I drove up here, I went to the bank. Gonzalez out of the timeout for 3. Shot doesn't go. Battle for the rebound, and taking it away is Woodruff. Bren will go to Lehman Webb. Numbers now for Mangum. York underneath the basket, going to get fouled, and will go to the line to shoot 2. Solid foul there by Macy Sandoval. That'll be her second, and team number 8 called on Cheyenne. Again, just tuning in. Where have you been? Lady Bears won their first 2 games to start the year, and then have lost 6 in a row. Led by double digits in this one, and now trail by 4, 38-34. York hits the first of 2 free throws. Second one on the way for Lauren. It rolls in. And again, I'm just telling you, confidence makes that goes in. In the third quarter, second quarter, those balls don't roll in because the confidence wasn't there. 39-34, ball slapped out of bounds. I tell you what, Woodruff has got great long arms, and it is so frustrating. You could see it there. Broadwater thought she had a pass inside, and Brent said, not today, my friend, and slapped it out of bounds. Broadwater to inbound, does underneath the basket. She'll go to Sandoval, who spins, shoots, and scores. Sandoval now with 4, and do we get a timeout by Mangum? So the Lady Tigers will take a timeout, 39-36. They lead by 3, 44.2 left on Classic Hits 97.7.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Something you should know about the Kendall Law Office. The Kendall Law Office is family-owned and local. They use up-to-date technology to ensure their productivity provides timely service to clients, and this always includes client access to our firm via email and text. Corey Kendall is experienced, hardworking, and honest. He always puts the client first, and all efforts are focused on the client's best interest. The Kendall Law Office, locations in Altus and Mangum.
Tip of the proverbial cap to the Mangum cheerleaders here tonight, exulting on the Lady Tigers and the Mangum fans. Nice crowd on hand tonight from Greer County. 39-36. Looking forward to being in the friendly confines next Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Mangum 3 home games next week. After being on the road for 4 games this week. 44.2 remaining. Inbounds pass. Caught by Lively. She'll go to Woodruff. Bren going to force the action. Dribble, drive, stop, give up the dribble, spin, shoot, and score. How about that? Bren Woodruff determined. Gets her first two of the night. Mangum by 5, 41-36. Back the other way, the left hand. It is Broadwater, and she'll get fouled and go to the line to shoot two. It's on Woodruss. It is. Foul on Bryn, her first of the night. And team foul number 8, check that 9 on Mangum. So Broadwater, a chance to score points with no time coming off the clock. She hit a couple of threes in quarter number 3. Makes the free throw her first made free throw of the night. Give her 9, and it makes it a 4-point ball game, 41-37. Second one on the way does not go. Rebound battled for it. Coming away with it is Gonzalez. Took it away from Morgan White. 2-ball fired up, doesn't go. From point-blank range, it won't fall on the putback for Sandoval. And here comes Lauren York, and Lauren couldn't get her feet to slow down, and she'll be called for the travel, and is also in some pain across the way. It looked like maybe Lauren, sometimes you catch your foot, it'll stick. You almost get an idea that maybe that's what happened there. Brian Bingham talking to her. Paula Lively says, let's go Lady Tigers. And we'll take a timeout as they tend to Lauren Lively. Mangum on top by 4. Classic Hits 97.7.
Friends, it's important to take care of your eyes, so make an appointment soon with Dr. Michael Geiger in Altus, Seth Geiger in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin, and a new addition to our staff, Dr. Maddie Rhodes. The Geigers are professionals and very good at what they do. Geiger Eye Care is proud to support youth and sponsor sporting events. They encourage you to attend all the events you can and be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Maddie in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
Lauren gutting it out, coming off the court in pain. Getting some assistance from Coach Bingham. And now Alyssa Dreyer will come over and help as well. So it will be Cheyenne basketball from across the way. By the way, they used their final timeout. So they have exhausted their timeouts. 1 left on the board for Mangum. Lady Tigers on top by 4, 41-37. Inbounds pass caught by Broadwater. Thought about the 3. Got her mind changed by Lehman Webb. Now Gonzalez here on the near side. She'll go to Allen. Tick, 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 tick. 3-ball Broadwater. Back of the iron doesn't go. Rebound Morgan White. Fouled with 0.6 seconds left. And Mangum is going to win this one. What?
He was going to call it. He waved it like that was the end of the game. But anyway.
Well, he didn't. Did he not call a foul?
I don't know.
Wow. And you now understand why. All right, Mangum wins it 41-37. In come from behind fashion this evening. Great job by the Lady Tigers, and we hope that Lauren York going to be okay. 41-37. Back for your totals after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
We are a community of ongoing legacy and tradition. This is Lori Laughlin from Cattleman's Bank, member FDIC. We are so proud of the continued success of the Mangum Tigers on and off the field. Good luck on another exciting sports season, Tigers. Cattleman's Bank is behind you all the way.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
If you started college but haven't finished, you may feel like your story is already written. Remember, you're the author, and where your story goes from here is up to you. Finish your degree with Reach Higher at Western Oklahoma State College. Reach Higher can put you on a program path designed to help you earn your associate degree from Western. Start writing your next chapter today. Visit wosc.edu/reach to find out how. Reach Higher with Western Oklahoma State College. Call 580-477-7742.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Mangum starts off the season 1-0 as they win in come from behind fashion by a final score of 41-37, outscoring in that fourth quarter play Cheyenne 16-7. Leading the way for the Lady Tigers, it was Lauren York. York with 21 in the victory. Did hurt that ankle, it looked like, late in the ball game. We'll see how she is. But again, York with 21 to lead the way for the Mangum Lady Tigers. She was the only player in double figures. Holly Lehman-Webb wound up with 8. 5 in the ball game for Morgan White, 3 for Landry Lively, and 2 apiece for Alyssa Dreyer and Britt Woodruss. And again, 47 on the board for Mangum. By the way, the Lady Tigers threw 3, just 4 of 10 from the foul line, but converted on 7 of 10 in the fourth quarter and finished the night 11 of 20. And again, they win it by 4 by a final score of 41-37. On the other side of the ledger, good balance for Cheyenne, but they lost their 7th in a row. Emma Broadwater led the way with 9. 7 in the night for Braylee Wright. Gives 6 for Renee Gonzalez. 6 as well for Tara Chandler. And then 3 for Ella Powers. 2 apiece for Miranda Allen and Macy Sandoval. And from the foul line, Cheyenne just 3 of 9. 41-37 the final score. Mangum wins it. They are 1-0 on the year. Stick and stay. The boys' game's coming up here on Classic Hits 97.7.
Cheyenne Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Around here, we say go Tigers. This is Jacob Gilner from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We love our Mangum Tigers, so suit up in your best and brightest orange, and we will see you at the games. Cattlemen's Bank is Tiger proud.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from, but choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
Jamie's Auto is proud to sponsor Mangum Tiger sports coverage. When you need a new-to-you reliable vehicle, always remember to visit Jamie's Auto Sales on Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Jamie makes it easy to buy a great car with 5 lenders available, and your new-to-you vehicle comes with a 3-month, 4,500 GWC powertrain warranty. Talk about peace of mind. Remember Jamie's Auto in Mangum for your next vehicle purchase. And go Tigers!
Hi, Mangum Tiger fans. This is Jill Grauman with RE/MAX Property Place. If you need to buy or sell a property or a home in Mangum or anywhere in Greer County, just call me at 580-706-0259. You'll see lots of my signs around town because I get the results for my clients. I say, go Mangum Tigers.
Jill Grauman, RE/MAX Property Place. Always here, always helping.
Hello, this is Ashley Slayton, family nurse practitioner with the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum. We are friendly hometown folks and treat patients of all ages, newborns through adults, for wellness and sick visits, as well as management of chronic illnesses such as diabetes and high blood pressure. Call the clinic in Mangum at 580-782-3393 for an appointment today.
Jackson County Memorial Hospital.
The Mangum Tag Agency is easy to find at 108 East Pierce Street in Mangum. When you need license tags, registration, driver's license renewal, pipe passes, or real ID, Tom and Cynthia Clark are there for you, and they can help you at the Mangum Tag Agency at 580-782-3004, 782-3004.
We yell loud and proud because we love the Mangum Tigers. This is Lori Laughlin from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. On and off the field, we support the Tigers through and through because once you're a Tiger, you're always a Tiger. And Cattlemen's Bank is Tiger proud.
Great food made fresh with the best ingredients possible under the direction of Chef George is what you'll find at the newly remodeled J&P Mexican Grill in Mangum. Now, if you haven't tried the Mexican and American favorites at J&P Mexican Grill, what are you waiting for? They're open Tuesday through Saturday for lunch, dinner, featuring homemade desserts. For takeout, call 580-706-5042 and like them on Facebook. J&P Mexican Grill in Mangum.
First National Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of Mangum Tiger Athletics. At First National Bank, supporting our schools and athletic programs is our top priority. We appreciate and support our community through and through. At First National Bank, you can hear us roar. Go Tigers! We wish you a season of great success. First National Bank and Trust Company, your bank for life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, I'm Anna with Dapper 14 Boutique at 209 North Oklahoma in Mangum. We are so excited about the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. We feature clothing and accessories in all sizes for all ages, and our store is well stocked for a great shopping experience. Come see us, visit us on Facebook, or shop the website at dapyr14.com and go Tigers.
When you need auto repairs, say and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, all important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security disability. They have one bedroom and efficiencies which include all bills paid, including Wi-Fi. Mangum Golden Age Apartments are located at 100 East Lincoln, right on the downtown square in Mangum. Call Brenda at 580-782-2452 for more information.
Fresh floral arrangements created here in Mangum are the hallmark of owner Darla Hately at Flowers Unlimited. Remember that fresh flowers are a very personal and special gift that is so cherished when delivered for birthdays and anniversaries. She might say, you shouldn't have, but she'll be delighted. Flowers Unlimited. Call local at 580-782-2122. That's 782-2122. Flowers Unlimited in Mangum.
Wichita Insurance and American Farmers and Ranchers proudly serve cities and towns throughout rural Oklahoma. We're your neighbors and part of the communities. We're proud of our schools, youth, and communities, and that's why we're investing in rural Oklahoma. Wichita Insurance and AFR want to be your agent and insurance company. So call 580-301-6352 today and let us help you protect your farm and ranch operations, autos, and home.
333 Dental Care in Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go together when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
All right, second half of our doubleheader about to unfold here on Classic Hits 97.7. And I guess we would be remiss, if we didn't mention the fact, how about the debut of Brian Bingham? Wins his first game as head coach of the Mangum Tigers.
Yeah, coming from Canute and the Hober kid, but he is, that was a good job because just starting so slow, and like you said, the first game, but really played well defensively and got some shots to finally fall in the second half.
So Nathan Augustine will get the start here tonight along with Colton Earls. Odie Tellis will get the start, and he will be joined by Ian Martinez, and Aiden Warner will get the start. So it'll be Warner and Martinez along with Augustine, Earls, and Tellis. And by the way, Aiden told me, he said, hey, tell that camera guy I'm going to put on a show tonight.
All
since
right.
you got the camera on me, yeah.
A little zoom in action.
Chakota Boyette will get the start for Cheyenne under the direction of Levi Pierce. They come in with a record of 4-4. Also getting the start will be Gage Smeltzer. Smeltzer will be joined by Cord McLaughlin, Ryland Pennington, and Connor Goad. So it's Boyette, Smeltzer, and McLaughlin, Pennington, and Goad for the Bears, dressed in their home white with the black numerals and the black and orange trim. Meanwhile, Mangum in their road black with the silver, if you will, and orange trim.
Levi Pierce won multiple state titles under Scotty Hines at Fort Cobb, Roxton. He is a Mustang, so you know he knows a thing or two.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and I've been trying to figure out all day because I knew the name Levi Pierce. Yeah, you're exactly right. 4-4 on the year. They've got victories against Sweetwater. They've also beaten Hydro Eakley in overtime. Arnett. They beat Hammond. They've lost to Sayre, Leedy, Sentinel, and Visay. Put 8 minutes up on the clock. Augustine set the jump center. His opposite number will be McLaughlin, and the tap going to be controlled by the Tigers, and we are underway on Classic Hits 97.7. Good to have you alongside. Martinez out behind the arc. He'll come here on the near side to Earls. Colton directing traffic. Martinez thought about the three. It's Earls instead. So good ball movement early on by Mangum. Working hard inside, trying to get free is Tellis. They can't get in the ball. Now they do. He'll go off the glass and score. Good job by Odie. First two of the ball game for Tellis, and Mangum on top 2-0. Bears come back the other way. Boyette runs the offense now for Cheyenne. And again, not as big physically as Mangum, and so they will spread the floor and make the extra pass. And again, Levi Pierce knowing a little something about that from his days over there at Fort Cobb, Broxton. Olivia Reyes Cantu has joined us. Hello, Olivia. Merry Christmas to you and the family. So a very deliberate look early on for the Bears. Thought about the three, did Pennington. He won't take it. Now they'll come here on the near side to Goad. Goad crosses over. Boy, great defense by Mangum early on. Inside, shot blocked away. Boyette went inside, and Nate Augustine said, "Get that stuff out of here!" I have to remember that I've had a stroke since I last did that, so I better make sure I'm taking the blood thinner. 3-ball here. Goad got it to go. Connor Goad. 3-2 ball game. Minute and a half gone by. Martinez looks at the three, puts it on the floor, goes to the glass with the left hand, lays it up and in. Ian Martinez, the explosive move. 4-3 ball game. Bears back the other way. Boyette slows it down. He'll come to Smeltzer. And again, ball movement for the Bears. Great job of chasing by Mangum, and inside the ball, took it away. On the little hop by Nate Augustine. Augustine kind of looked like he going back to the tight end days for Sam Powers. Went up in the middle of traffic and took it away. Nate lobbed inside and ball swatted away. Tried to force it inside that time, couldn't get it done. So the Bears with the steal and back the other way they come. 3-ball dialed up by Goad. This one goes in. Connor Goad. Back-to-back threes to begin a ball game. He's got a half a dozen. And it's a 6-4 lead for Cheyenne. 5:25 left here in the first. Martinez to Warner. Aiden, little give, go. Inside, ball came free. Tellis couldn't hold on to it, but Mangum will recover and reset. 5:15 left here in the first quarter of play. Colton Earls to Warner at the left hash mark. Now Martinez between the two circles. Trying to force it inside to Augustine or Tellis, and can't get it. Augustine now inside. Ball bobbled, got it back, and resets over the top. And as patient as Cheyenne has been in their first two possessions, Mangum matching them. 4:50 left in the first. Good decision that time by Mangum not to go lob it inside as the Tellis was really covered up big time. Now Nate will go to Tellis. He'll get a push, put up the shot, didn't get it to go. Augustine with a rebound. He'll go window shopping. That won't go. Got his own rebound, and now he's going to get called for a push. You know, probably the right call, but when I'm calling it from midcourt. 6-4 ball game. Back the other way comes Cheyenne. They have the lead and the basketball. Working on the left end of your listening and or viewing device. And there's a foul going to be called. Going up for the shot was Smeltzer, and Gage got whacked on the arm. Let's check the whistle here. It'll be the second of the night called on Augustine, and 2 called on Mangum. Couple of free throws for Gage Smeltzer. First one, no good. Smeltzer will get one more. Well, neither team in the girls' game shot free throws well in the first half, but again, when it counts down the stretch, Mangum got it done. Second free throw around the rim wouldn't go, and high to get the rebound, Martinez for Mangum. They trail by a pair, 6-4, 4:10 left here in quarter number 1. Lob inside to Augustine. Nate double team, but took the ball away. Reset out top, 3 ball. Earl's got it to go. Colton with the 3. 7-6 ball game at the midway point, quarter number 1. Mangum on top. First 3 of the season knocked down by Colton. Reset out high now for Cheyenne. It's Pennington. Ryland. Cut off out high by Aiden Warner, who's a defensive juggernaut. Lob inside, ball free, picked up in the corner, 3 ball. Fired up by Goad, and it goes. Are you kidding me? Connor Goad, 3 for 3. He says, ha, 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 menage a trois for me. Martinez thinks about his own 3. Now puts it on the floor, going to get him for a travel. Took the little bit bunny hop there and got called for it. 9-7 ball game, quarter number 1, substitution now. Coming into the ball game, Brett Allen for this group from Cheyenne. Okay. I got to figure out how to follow YouTube. Shot by Allen doesn't go. Battle for the rebound, a whistle, and I believe a foul going to be called.
Another 94 folks on YouTube. We appreciate that. Tell you what, got a good following.
So we did get a push there. Brett Allen, who just came off the bench, will commit the personal foul. So is that where I go to oksports.tv to find that?
No, just go get the YouTube app. Or go to YouTube on your computer and just type in Mangum Tiger TV.
Okay. All right. By the way, Avery Rogers has come into the ball game. And the shot put up and in. That's points 4 and 5 for Colton Earls, and he'll tie the ball game at 9. See who sat down for Mangum. And I thought at first it may be Nate Augustine with those fouls, but they're going to keep him in there. Ball free underneath the basket, and as we just talked about him, Nate comes up with a steal. Augustine now going to slow things down, reset to Earls. He'll come here on the near side to Daniel Bernal, who is coming to the contest as well. So a lot of quickness out there. Warner, near side, Earls, fall-away jumper from 10, doesn't get it to go. Battle for the rebound. Augustine will go up and battle McLaughlin, and the arrow going to point the way of Cheyenne, so the Bears will get it. Jacob Suarez now has come into the ball game for Cheyenne. Aiden Warner going to sit down for Mangum, and back up off the bench, Ian Martinez. Or Aiden, yeah, Ian Martinez for Mangum. Aiden did sit down. How you doing? Looking at Lauren. Hey, kid, how are you? Mangum girls coming by after their 41-37 victory. Lauren walking gingerly. She does not have a shoe on that right foot. She went down late in the ball game. Tried to force that one to Nate, and Suarez going to come up with a steal. Jacob coming across the timeline, and he will fall to the floor after getting tied up by Nate Augustine. Levi Pierce not sure on that call. As Connor Allen is coming to the ball game now for the Bears. Kind of like in that girls' game. The Cheyenne deep bench able to run lots of bodies out there. Of course, Nathan Pennypacker has set a few out there for his club as well. There's Colton Earls to Rogers. Now Martinez. Banging away inside, asking for the ball is Augustine, but they can't get it to him. It'll reset out high. Aiden Warner quickly going to come back into the ballgame. Off the dribble penetration, Colton Earls. And give up the dribble out high. To reset now to Benall. Daniel. 55 seconds left in the first quarter of play. Augustine with a catch to shoot. And two. Nathan Augustine. Good job by Augustine. His momentum and taking him to the basket. Put the ball on the floor, gathered himself, and went window shopping and scored. Cassie Anderson into the broadcast booth. Cassie, good talking to you earlier. 35 seconds left here in quarter number one, and forgetting to take the ball with him and losing it along the way. Connor Allen, as the steal turned in by Earls. He'll go inside to Martinez, and Ian fouled him. Will go to the line to shoot two. Check the whistle on Cheyenne. That'll be their first team foul. And individually, I believe it's going to be on, did they say Gage Schmelzer? Actually, that's the second team foul called against him. And no, Michael, they said Cord McLaughlin instead. So Martinez at the line to shoot two. Ian's first, and he pulled the string. And well, we have seen a lot of free throws missed here tonight. And just like that, either grazing the front of the iron or completely missing everything.
Well, and Cheyenne has those goals that have that depth perception, the rollout goals.
Second one no good. Battle for the rebound, and the Bears will come up with it. But you're exactly right. There is a lot of distance between the backboard and the back wall. Loose ball out high, tracked down by Brett Allen. He'll reset now to Suarez, and Jacob for three. Doesn't get it to go. Rebound Warner, and time will expire with Mangum up by a pair. 11 on the board for the Tigers, 9 for the Bears. We played one on Classic Hits 97.7.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Chad Fox looking for potpourri as we get ready for quarter number two.
Oh, never, ever Mountain Dew the same way again. And I'll just say that.
Well, and I got to tell you, I mean, for whatever reason, I woke up at 2 o'clock this morning. Had a lot on my mind with our first basketball games, and a lot on my mind when it came to the job at the Child Welfare Office, and I could not go back to sleep. So, needless to say, I have sucked down a Diet Mountain Dew or two today just to make sure that I could stay.
Appreciate it.
Portside. Anything to help you. Anything to help you. All right, Cheyenne with the ball to begin period number two, as they have it on the left end of your listening and or viewing device in their home white uniforms with the black numerals and the black and orange trim. A little bob and weave going on out high. Brett Allen with the basketball. Now he'll come between the two circles to Gage Schmelzer. Jacob Suarez off the bounce. Can't do anything with it. Right wing, three ball, fired, goad, and it goes. Unbelievable. Connor Goad has 12. Nobody else on Cheyenne has anything. He's got all 12 points, and all have come from behind the arc. 12-11, Cheyenne up by 1. Augustine out there, along with Warner, who's got it between the two circles. You go back to Nate, fakes the three, gets a screen, can't do anything with it. Colton Earls on the baseline with the left hand, and an offensive foul going to be called on Colton. That'll be his first. Team foul number 3 called on Mangum. And a substitution here as Chakota Boyette will come back in, and Jacob Suarez will set down.
We're going to have to get Coach Pennypacker get some milkshakes down him. Tell you what, Is he on a diet or something?
Getting thinner by the minute, isn't he? However, Coach Bingham with the Indian taco and enjoying it.
He's not going to get cheated.
No, he's not. I don't blame him. He got the win. He's going to take it and enjoy it. Team foul number 3 called on this group from Cheyenne. A blocking foul on Brett Allen.
Oh, I get it. There you go. There's Coach Bingham.
Yep. You give the ball back now to Mangum. See if he can get that finished in 6:30 so that we can get him on to halftime. You got some jostling going on away from the basketball, and Colton Earls got caught. Earls and Boyette were going after one another pretty good. Boyette gave him the business, and Earls gave it back, and he got caught. So the turnover going to give it back now to Cheyenne as they lead by 1, 12-11, 6:15 left, first half of play. Off the bounce, Pennington lost it. Good defense by Augustine. Coming away with the loose basketball, Martinez, and Ian and company will try to retake the lead. 2 minutes gone by here in period number 2. Ooh, tough catch there by Augustine, and a great pass, and Martinez will put it up and in. Quick timeout going to be taken by Cheyenne. 5:59 left in a half. Mangum by 1, 13-12 on Classic Hits 97.7.
Something you should know about the Kendall Law Office. The Kendall Law Office is family-owned and local. They use up-to-date technology to ensure their productivity provides timely service to clients. And this always includes client access to our firm via email and text. Corey Kendall is experienced, hardworking, and honest. He always puts the client first, and all efforts are focused on the client's best interest. The Kendall Law Office. Locations in Altus and Mangum.
Friends, it's important to take care of your eyes, so make an appointment soon with Dr. Michael Geiger in Altus, Seth Geiger in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin, and a new addition to our staff, Dr. Maddie Rhodes. The Geigers are professionals and very good at what they do. Geiger Eye Care is proud to support youth and sponsor sporting events. They encourage you to attend all the events you can and be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Maddie in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
We are a community of ongoing.
That button wouldn't work right, would it? All right, Cheyenne out of the timeout, trailing 13-12. As we're at 5:35 here in this first half of play. Levi Pierce called a quick timeout after that bucket a moment ago by Martinez. Boy, that was a travel there. Yeah. Caden Markham, who just came into the ballgame, no doubt walked. And, oh, my goodness. Connor Goad just has a miss, kids. Goad now with 15. Did I mention that Cheyenne has 15? Wow. 5:10 left here in this first half of play. Mangum down by a pair, 15-13.
Who's got Goad?
Yeah, no kidding. Oh, what a move inside there. Ball going to go out of bounds, but that was a dandy little half step inside by Odie Tellis. Odie says, I got to sit down now? That's not right. Come on, man. Avery Hopper, Hardy Boys, Marley Henderson, Marley Hernandez, rather, James, and McKenna all on YouTube TV. Underneath the basket, and you see Aiden Warner with a ball. He'll reset out on the corner to Bernal. Mangum patient on the offensive end. Colton Earls to Bernal, who bobbled and then got it back. Good quick hands by Bernal. Now to Warner. Back here on the near side to Earls. Give credit to Cheyenne, playing pretty tough defense. Off the bounce, right side, Earls. Thought about the three. Won't take it. Now, three ball going to be dialed up by Warner. Doesn't get it to go. Crashing the boards and scoring, though, will be Nate Augustine. Augustine now with 4 in the contest. Mangum ties it at 15. So we got 93 folks on Tiger TV, it looks like.
All right.
If I'm looking at that correctly.
Yes, sir.
All right. 21 on the Facebook page, including Caitlin Huckabee, who is watching. And an offensive foul going to be called here. It's not a charge. I can't do it. It was a push-off. Push-off on Smeltzer. That'll be the first on Gage, and team foul number 4 called on Cheyenne. You know, one of the fun things I love about the basketball season is to see what the current hairstyles are for the fellas.
Right. It's shag.
Yeah, it is. Good hands there. Ball taken away from Earls by Cheyenne. That's Boyette with the pick in the pocket. And back in the front court, he'll come. Lobs it inside. McLaughlin over the top. 3 ball. No. Pennington forgot to put the ball on the floor and going to get called for the travel. Take a walk on the wild side, Lou Reed. 3:33 left here in this enjoyable first half of play. 15 all. Mangum and Connor Goad. Goad has all 15 points, and all have come from behind the arc. Martinez inside. Fall-away jumper got swatted away. Smeltzer said, I'll have none of that, and then he'll score on the other end. Gage Smeltzer. First 2 of the ball game, and the first player in a Cheyenne uniform to score other than Goad.
Goad's like, all right, thanks.
He broke the jinx. 2:55 left in the half. 2-point lead for Cheyenne, 17-15. Martinez crosses over, puts up the shot, doesn't get it to go, but a foul going to be called. I think they called that on Smeltzer, and they did. On Gage, that'll be his second. And on Cheyenne, that'll be team foul number 5. How about Levi Pierce wandering out on the court? Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
2 off the back of the iron, doesn't fall. Battle for the rebound. And called for a push will be Daniel Bernal.
If you've ever seen Hall of Fame coach Scott Hines coach, just the mannerisms of Levi, it's interesting. He has been taught by a Jedi.
Yep.
He is been well schooled.
Right out of the playbook. I mean, just it's spooky. And we'll see Fort Cobb Broxton, by the way.
Yeah.
Coming up on Thursday over at the Burns Flatdale City Tournament. Mangum will play 7:45 against the Eagles in the final game of the night on day number 1. Girls play at 4 against Thomas. 3 ball, left-handed side. Smeltzer getting into the act. He'll knock it down, and it's 20-15. The lead 5 for Cheyenne. 2:05 and running the first half of play. Off the bounce, Martinez, Augustine underneath the basket. He'll get fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2. That may be 3 on Smeltzer. Let's see. And it will be 3 on Smeltzer. Oh, no. No, they called it on McLaughlin instead. I'm sorry. Called it on McLaughlin. So that'll be his second. Team foul number 6 called on the Bears. First free throw, Augustine. And it's a theme we have seen in both ball games. Folks coming up short. I'm with Shane Hagee. He says, I think I face guard the guy that's 5 for 5 on threes. Yeah. Michaela Augustine has joined us here tonight. Hello, Michaela. Hope all's well in your world, my friend. Second free throw for Nathan is good. So his world's a little bit better. 20-16. The lead 4 for Cheyenne. Minute 55 left in the first half of play. Off the bounce out high, Pennington. He'll go to Suarez, who's come back into the ballgame. Good defense out high by Augustine. Trying to blow by him and not getting it done with Smeltzer. Suarez now out near the Bear. Minute 35 left in the first half. Mangum extending the defense and denying. Again, trying to work his way inside. Markham can't get it done. He'll reset now to Goad. And on him is Augustine, and for good measure. Suarez inside, a little floater, couldn't get it to go. Ball loose on the floor, rebound put up. Missing the shot, but getting fouled will be Brett Allen. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Check the foul on Mangum. That'll be team foul number 5. And I believe the second of the night on Ian Martinez, and it will be 2 on Ian. So at the line to shoot 2, his opposite number, Brett Allen. Allen, scoreless. First one, no good. Brett will get one more. He does not look comfortable shooting free throws. 20-16 ball game. By the way, Odie Tellis has come back into the ball game for Mangum. Ian Martinez will sit down. Second free throw too strong, and Augustine blocking out and snatching under the loose basketball. Wiping the glass clean, as they say. 1:05 left, first half of play. Augustine behind the arc here on the near side. He'll go to Earls. Now a reset to Aiden. Warner finds on the right side Augustine to Earls, a three. In and out, didn't go. And the rebound stripped away by Allen. Good job by Brett to go out in traffic and get that one for the Bears. 45 seconds left in the first half of play. And you get the idea that Levi Pearson Company are going to hold for one. Why do you have that idea, Michael? Oh, I don't know. Caden Markham holding the ball on his hip at the timeline. Don't go too far away, Coach. So Markham and Company will hold for one. They lead by 4, 20-16. Nathan Pennypacker content to let the Bears run it down. And now at 10, Markham set to go to work. Gets a screen, and Augustine going to strip him. Nathan trying to beat the clock. Dribble, drive between two defenders, misses the shot, rebound. Tell us, did he get fouled? No, time comes to an end. Ooh, and Nathan Pennypacker running to the locker room before he says something about the 2 no calls on his kids inside. At the half, 20 on the board for Cheyenne, 16 for Mangum. We'll take a timeout and come back. Check your halftime numbers, 20-16. Mangum and Cheyenne, Bears leading the Tigers on classic hits. 97.7.
We are a community of ongoing legacy and tradition. This is Lori Laughlin from Cattleman's Bank, member FDIC. We are so proud of the continued success of the Mangum Tigers on and off the field. Good luck on another exciting sports season, Tigers. Cattleman's Bank is behind you all the way.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
If you started college but haven't finished, you may feel like your story is already written. Remember, you're the author, and where your story goes from here is up to you. Finish your degree with Reach Higher at Western Oklahoma State College. Reach Higher can put you on a program path designed to help you earn your associate degree from Western. Start writing your next chapter today. Visit wosc.edu/reach to find out how. Reach Higher with Western Oklahoma State College. Call 580-477-7742.
Back in Cheyenne, Justin Taylor, Emma Gerald's joining us here courtside, and also Brian Bingham. We'll get to Brian in a moment. Check your scoring at the intermission. 5 apiece for Colton Earls and for Nate Augustine, 4 for Ian Martinez, and 2 for Odie Tellis. And equals 16 for Mangum at the intermission. And again, they trailed 20-16. 1 for 4 for the foul line. The Tigers, foul problems. Augustine with a pair, Earls with a pair, Martinez with 2 at the intermission. On the other side, it's the 3 barrage put on by none other than Kyler Goad. Goad with 15 of the 20 points for his club. And all 15 have come from behind the arc. He's got 15, the other 5 from Gage Smeltzer, who, oh, by the way, has knocked down his own 3. Give him 5, and it's 20-15. The only thing that Cheyenne hasn't hit from outside is free throws. They are 0 for 4. Mangum 1 for 4. Everybody coming up short-arming free throws. Foul situation for Levi Pierce. Cord, McLaughlin, and Gage Smeltzer each with 2 apiece. Brett Allen has 2. And again, at the half, it's a 20-16 ball game. Mangum trailing this group from Cheyenne. Earlier this evening, the Mangum Lady Tigers got off the collective deck. They jumped out to an early lead and then fell behind by double digits and then came on in the stretch, outscoring Cheyenne 16-7 in the fourth quarter of play, and won their ball game against the Lady Bears 41-37. Brian Bingham joining us now. Is this one? All right, he's joining us now courtside. And first of all, congratulations on your first win as the Mangum Lady Tiger basketball coach.
Thank you so much, Michael.
So, first of all, tell us about Lauren York. Went down late in the ball game with an apparent leg injury, maybe her right ankle.
Yeah, it's her left ankle.
Okay.
It's pretty high, which is the scary part for me. But we got ice on it. She's mad she can't. We told her she couldn't cheer because she got ice on it. So it's probably going to be sore for a couple days. But we'll like I said, we've already got ice on it. And we'll start treating it, and hopefully we can get her back by Thursday.
Well, she wound up with 21 points in the ball game and really kind of took the club on her back late when you were trailing in that fourth quarter and said, "Come on, gals, let's go get this thing."
Yes. we took that time out and right there, and we just, her and Alyssa, the 2 seniors, were just like, let's go. So those 2 really took it upon themselves, and then they all stepped up and made plays there in the second half.
It was one of those things where we could see early on with the body language and whatnot, rubber legs hit pretty quick. I know you've been working hard, you've been in the gym, you've been practicing, but it's different when you go out and start playing games.
Absolutely. There's no simulation for this game, and that's what I told them at halftime. Y'all look like y'all are on your sea legs out there. But in the second half, I didn't think they got tired at all, really. There. And so we tried to work them hard, but like you said, there's nothing like game shape until you play a game.
You talk about they didn't appear to be tired in that second half of play, and it's amazing when those shots start to fall in that you take, how you suddenly don't feel tired. But you could go back and watch the day, but I know you will, and you could see the difference when you're not tired. The shots will go in for you.
Absolutely, yeah. Everybody looks a little bit more tired when things aren't going good for you, but when going good sure helps the body language, sure helps the effort.
Morgan White was a beast on the glass for you. Wow.
Coach King calls Morgan our heart and soul. She's not going to fill up a stat line, but she's just a go-getter, and she's going to go get rebounds. We put her on their best player, number 20. I don't know what she ended up with. Her and Landry were on their best 2 players. And she accepts that role, and she was ready for it. And like I said, she's the heart and soul that people aren't going to recognize. You might not recognize watching it on TV, just the little things that she does.
Well, you mentioned Landry, and I was impressed with her and Bren both on the defensive end and those long arms. They have got those octopus arms that can really irritate you if you're having to play against them.
I always tell Bren her arms go for days. They're just really active hands. That's one thing we've tried to teach them here. When we first got them in practice, their arms were, down to their side and really getting active hands and tips and stuff like that. So yes, Bren and Landry did a good job. I thought we did a really good job defensively. Yeah. We had some breakdowns, but for the most part, I thought we did all right defensively.
Holly Lehman-Webb ought to give some clinics on rebounding. I thought she did a great job. No bigger than she is. She got quite a few rebounds, especially on the offensive end, keeping possessions alive.
She is a great offensive rebounder.
Yeah.
Between her and Morgan are our best 2 offensive. And she just slithers in there, and she's quick off the floor, and she can jump a little bit. I wish she'd grow about 6 inches, but just the effort she shows down there was amazing.
All right, and then I started the broadcast off with our conversation about Alyssa Dreyer, and Alyssa probably didn't get as many offensive looks as you would have liked for her to, but you were telling me she is an excellent shooter.
Yeah, she can shoot it right there. They kind of threw a different defense at us there at the first, and we kind of threw us off. And she rushed a few there early in the first half, and then got in foul trouble there in the second half, kind of limited her. And she came up to me right after the game, what can I do to be better? I was like, just be you, okay? Just be you, and we'll get you there.
So what do we know about Thomas on Thursday?
They returned 4 starters from last year, area team, very well coached, going to be really disciplined, tall. They're going to be taller than us, so rebounding is going to be really important. Athletic, so it's going to be a tough one, but I think we're ready for it.
Other than that, it sounds like it ought to be an easy game, Coach. That's a good tournament over there.
Yeah, it's a great tournament. Yeah, they on that girls' side really good.
I'm looking forward to seeing Richard's 2 girls and another year of maturing under them. Richard Carney's 2 kids for Hobart.
Yeah, we saw them this summer, and
yeah. They're going to be fun to watch. Well, congratulations. That's a neat deal. We'll keep a good thought for Lauren between now and 4 o'clock on Thursday. But some of the parents, they kind of had that sigh of relief for you when I walked through the crowd. Is that he's got his first win. I mean, it's got to make you feel good that the parents are behind you that much.
It's not about me. It's about those girls, and they won 3 games last year, and here we are the first night. We're almost halfway to it. And,
wow.
That's a goal. The first day I asked them, set some goals.
Yeah.
And they didn't set it for just 3 wins. They set a high goal, and so, but you know, everybody knows you want to do better than you did the last year, and to be 1-0 is a great thing for those girls, and they deserve every bit of it. It's all on them.
What's Pennypacker got to do to shut down this three-point guy? I mean, this Goad kid is unbelievable. 5 for 5 from behind the arc.
Well, to be honest with you, you're over there making fun of me eating my Indian taco. I really hadn't been paying attention.
I had more important things to do, Mr. Barnes.
I was hot and tired and hungry.
All right, very good. Well, Coach, congratulations. It was fun. We look forward to seeing you Thursday afternoon, 4 o'clock over there at Burns Flat.
Thanks a lot, Michael and Chad. Y'all do a great job, and we appreciate y'all.
Coach Brian Mangum joining us at halftime. His Lady Tigers winning 41-37. Mangum boys trailing at half, 20-16. Second half coming up, Stick and Stay. Classic Hits 97.7.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Cheyenne Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Around here, we say go Tigers. This is Jacob Gilner from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We love our Mangum Tigers, so suit up in your best and brightest orange, and we will see you at the games. Cattlemen's Bank is Tiger proud.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from, but choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
Jamie's Auto is proud to sponsor Mangum Tiger sports coverage. When you need a new-to-you reliable vehicle, always remember to visit Jamie's Auto Sales on Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Jamie makes it easy to buy a great used car with 5 lenders available, and your new-to-you vehicle comes with a 3-month 4,500 GWC powertrain warranty. Talk about peace of mind. Remember Jamie's Auto in Mangum for your next vehicle purchase. And go Tigers!
Second half set to unfold here on Classic Hits 97.7. Mangum will be on the left end of your listening and or viewing device in the road black uniforms with the silver numerals and the orange trim. Nate Augustine gets a start in the second half of play. Ian Martinez, Aiden Warner, Odie Tellis, and the fellow member the starting 5, Colton Earls for Mangum. Down by 4, 20-16. We'll get the 5 for Cheyenne in a moment. Warner handed 3, won't take it. Reset now to Earls. Looking through Mangum book. Colton hit a 3 early in the ball game. And hits a 2 here. Give him, instead they give it, I'm sorry, that was Augustine for the 2. So Nathan now with 7 in the ball game to lead Mangum in scoring, 20-18. Ellis, I was talking about it, he hit a 3 early on in the ball game, and it's the only one that's been made by Mangum. And now pounding the ball inside and getting fouled will be Gage Smelter. See who the foul is for the Tigers. And they've called it on Earls, and I've got Colton for 3, and so does the board. It'll be the first team foul of the second half called on Mangum. Justin Taylor, Emma Geralds, and Kelsey Travis joining us for the second half of play. Left-handed McLaughlin, not Smelter, at the free throw line, and Cord will miss the first. And it's worth noting now, Cheyenne on their home floor, 0 for 5 from the foul line. Second one on the way for the left-hander. The reverse jinx is successful. McLaughlin hits 1 and 2. Has given his club a 3-point lead, 21-18. 7:15 left in the third. Odie looking inside, nothing there. Skips it over the top to Warner. Thought about the three, puts it on the floor. Gives up the dribble to Earls. Martinez now off the bounce. Going to get him for a walk. Second time it's happened to him here tonight. Shuffling those feet, taking that extra step. And he's not the only one. There's almost every trip down the floor you could call that on someone. When it happens out there in the open floor, it's going to get called. Dakota Boyette now gives it up to Smeltzer. Smeltzer, along with Cord McLaughlin, Rylan Pennington, and Kyler Goad, who just knocked down another three. Wow. 18 in the ball game for Goad, and all from behind the arc, and he is tied Mangum all by his lonesome. The lead 6 for the Bears, their biggest of the evening, 24-18. Augustine to Tellis. Odie, they're on the near side to Warner. Aiden to Earls, trying to clear space. Finds Augustine up top. That's a three. In front of the iron, doesn't go. The ball tipped by Tellis, and he gets called for the push. That'll be the first on Odie. And team foul number 2 on Mangum in the second half of play. 6:10 and running here in the third. Loaded tournament coming up on Thursday. Girls and boys side both. Some good ball clubs. Smeltzer got some space there as he bounced off the defender, knocked down the jump shot. He's got 7, and a timeout going to be taken by Nathan Pennypacker. His club down by 8, 26-18, 5:58 left in the third on Classic Hits 97.7.
Hi, Mangum Tiger fans. This is Jill Grauman with Remax Property Place. If you need to buy or sell a property or a home in Mangum or anywhere in Greer County, just call me at 580-706-0259. You'll see lots of my signs around town because I get the results for my clients. I say, go Mangum Tigers.
Jill Grauman, Remax Property Place. Always here, always helping.
Hello, this is Ashley Slayton, family nurse practitioner with the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum. We are friendly hometown folks and treat patients of all ages, newborns through adults, for wellness and sick visits, as well as management of chronic illnesses such as diabetes and high blood pressure. Call the clinic in Mangum at 580-782-3393 for an appointment today.
Jackson County Memorial Hospital.
Forecast calling for rain, maybe upwards of an inch in parts of southwest Oklahoma. The rain, we're in an El Nino for the third year, but the rain has been timely this fall. And the foliage, the fall foliage, has been absolutely spectacular, at least in my neck of the woods. I went for a walk Sunday, and it was just gorgeous. But alas, the rain will knock those leaves away. Earls thought about knocking down a three. He'll go to Tellis instead. Odie to Warner. 5:40 left here in the third. 3-ball now will be dialed up by Odie. Too strong. Martinez, though, with a rebound in traffic. Little teardrop jump shot that goes. Ian Martinez with a half a dozen. And it cuts it to a 6-point deficit, 26-20. 5:20 left here in the third. You know, if leaves get to shed and start over green every spring, I think that those of us who are extremely gray, we should be able to shed our hair and get the same color back in the spring. It only makes sense. Chad's gone with the summer buzz cut. He says, forget the gray hair. 3-ball dialed up right side. Pennington can't get it to fall. The rebound collected by Mangum and Nathan Augustine. 4:50 left, third quarter of play. Both coaches working the officials now. I noticed that Pennypacker was working the official the last trip down the floor as Augustine goes for the 15-footer. Can't get it to go. And Levi Pierce had a conversation with the officials. Foul going to be committed here. A push. Rylan Pennington. And on Pennington, that'll be his first. Team foul number 1 in the second half on Cheyenne. In deference to my good friends Tyson Morley and his often partner out on the floor, Bryce Sellers. Fans would have called that a over the back. There is no such call. Going to get a foul here, and Levi Pierce got a little admonishment there by the official. He thought it was a travel on Augustine, but the foul on Dakota Boyette will be his first. Number 2 called on Cheyenne. And a couple of free throws now for Nate Augustine, who's 1 for 2 from the line. First one up and in. Augustine now 3 in the quarter and 8 for the ball game. His club down by 5, 26-21. 4:32 left here in the third. One, good. So Nate knocked them both down. He's got 9, and it's 26-22. Off the bounce, here comes Pennington. Ryland cut off, goes to Goad. He'll go around and shoot a 2, and it goes. Connor Goad. Oh, just 20 on the night. 20 of his club's 28. And he made something besides a three-pointer. Kid can shoot. And it was good defense that time by Warner. Just a better move and shot by Goad. Earls up top. He'll go to Augustine, fakes the 3. Now Warner to Martinez. He'll take the 3, and Ian's shot won't go down. Mangum tries to dig it out in the corner and nearly decapitated a couple of Mangum cheerleaders along the way. It was Earls and Augustine giving chase, and neither could get there. 3:45 and running in the third. We mentioned Cheyenne coming in at 4-4 on the year. First game of the season for the Tigers. Smeltzer to Pennington. Odie going to come out and pick him up. Defense by Tellis. Forces Pennington to give up the ball. Now a backdoor cut, but the ball tipped and tapped, and last touch by, apparently it's last touch by Mangum. Rather laconic that time was our official. 3:10 left here in the third. 28-22. Jakuta Boyette. Suddenly it's just kind of like the air has come out of the field house here. It's just quiet and just kind of, we're playing ball. There's a 3 put up. That one doesn't go. That would have brought the house to its feet. Smeltzer couldn't get it to fall, though, and the rebound cleared off by Mangum. Quickly into the front court, Tigers come. Martinez skips it here on the near side to Earls, and Earls looked inside Augustine. Had the ball knocked out of his hands a couple of times. Got it back, battles for it, puts up the shot, couldn't get it to fall. And the rebound last touched out of bounds, they said, by Connor Goad. So Mangum will get it underneath their own window with 2:40 left here in the third. Martinez attacks the glass. His teardrop rolls in. Ian Martinez. A couple of buckets here in the third. He's got 8 in the ballgame, and he's cut it to a 4-point Cheyenne lead, 28-24. 2:25 and running in the third. Boyette off the bounce and gives it up to Pennington. Looks inside to Smeltzer. Fall away for the left-hander. Didn't get it to go, and the rebound collected by Earls. Good job by Colton to go up and get it. He'll push into the front court to Tellis. Odie. Back to Earls. 2-minute shows on the clock here in the third. Warner picked up out high by the man with a hot hand from behind the arc, Connor Goad. Force inside to Augustine. Ball popped free, but Mangum will get it back. Now here's Augustine off the bounce. He sets a screen. Martinez shot doesn't go. Rebound tapped around. Warner comes away with it. Can't get it to fall. And I believe we're going to get a foul here. Somebody got popped in the head. Yep. Foul called on Connor Goad. That'll be his first. And number 3 called on Cheyenne. Sends Aiden Warner to the foul line. Warner's first is no good. Aiden will have one more. Martinez takes his seat. And Avery Rogers could come into the ballgame. Fran Lively, who had joined us in person, now joining us via the broadcast. Second free throw, no good. Rebound collected by Cheyenne. They lead 28-24. 1:35 left in the third. Boyette for 3, no. And the rebound collected by Mangum's Daniel Bernal, who came in during those free throws a moment ago. That's the trouble. Yep, catch made by Earls, and Colton couldn't decide what he wanted to do with the ball and took a half step and got caught for it. So the Bears will get it back. Minute 20 left here in the third. Triple drive, penetration, left-handed shot doesn't fall, but a foul will be drawn by Smeltzer, and Gage will go to the line to shoot two. I know it's going to be Cord McLaughlin again. All right, McLaughlin will go to the line. Cord 1 for 2 a moment ago. His only point of the night. Foul, by the way, was on Augustine, and on Nathan, that'll be his second. First for the left-hander, no good, and McLaughlin will get one more. It's amazing the number of free throws that have been missed here tonight. I already had Augustine with 2 fouls, so a bit of a break there for Mangum. Second free throw on the way for the left-handed McLaughlin. Short. Golly. And the rebound taken away by the Tigers. They, being Cheyenne, they are 1 of 8 from the foul line. Goodness. Mangum, a little bit better, as they are 3 of 8. Another foul here. Blocking foul called on Smeltzer. That'll be his third. Just a second. So we're missing left and right. It will send Nathan Augustine back to the foul line. He'll roll in the first. Augustine with that backspin. He's 4 of 5 for the foul line himself. He'll get one more. By the way, Colby Sharp is coming to the ball game now for Mangum. Free throw, Augustine won't go, but Sharp keeps it alive, and Avery Rogers will wind up with the basketball. Mangum will get an opportunity now with 50 seconds left here in the third, 28-25, and they walk. So the turnover, I'm going to give it back now to Cheyenne as the Bears lead 28-25. Augustine will come to the bench and get a bit of a breather here in the final 50 seconds. Odie Tellis has come back in. Bears held for 1 at the end of the first quarter of play, and you get the idea they are going to do likewise here. Let's see if Nathan Pennypacker decides to force the issue. Derek Burnham has joined us on the broadcast. Hello, Derek. You know, I mean, it's some token pressure as Bernal gets in the neighborhood, but not close enough for the official to start the count. Looking back over his shoulder, making sure that doesn't occur, is Smeltzer. And now a timeout going to be taken by Cheyenne with 13.5 left in the third, and they lead by 3, 28-25 on Classic Hits 97.7.
The Mangum Tag Agency is easy to find at 108 East Pierce Street in Mangum. When you need license tags, registration, driver's license renewal, pipe passes, or real ID, Tom and Cynthia Clark are there for you, and they can help you at the Mangum Tag Agency at 580-782-3004, 782-3004.
We yell loud and proud because we love the Mangum Tigers. This is Lori Laughlin from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. On and off the field, we support the Tigers through and through because once you're a Tiger, you're always a Tiger. And Cattlemen's Bank is Tiger proud.
13.5 left here in the third, 28-25 lead for Cheyenne. They have the basketball. And unless there's a jump ball between now and the end of the quarter, they will also get the ball to begin the fourth period. So keep that in mind. A inbound across the way, doing the honors, will be Connor Goad, who got 5 in the quarter and 20 on the ball game. His club has a total of 28. Inbounds pass going to be taken away. Martinez, a little drop step, rolls it up and in. How about that? Great defense by Mangum. The steal, the 2 is 28-27. 3 as time expires. Off the mark for Smeltzer, and we've played 3. Mangum to within 1. 28 on the board for the Tigers. Or 27 for the Tigers and 28 for the Bears. We're back after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
Great food made fresh with the best ingredients possible under the direction of Chef George is what you'll find at the newly remodeled J&P Mexican Grill in Mangum. Now, if you haven't tried the Mexican and American favorites at J&P Mexican Grill, what are you waiting for? They're open Tuesday through Saturday for lunch, dinner, featuring homemade desserts. For takeout, call 580-706-5042 and like them on Facebook. J&P Mexican Grill in Mangum.
First National Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of Mangum Tiger Athletics. At First National Bank, supporting our schools and athletic programs is our top priority. We appreciate and support our community through and through. At First National Bank, you can hear us roar. Go Tigers! We wish you a season of great success. First National Bank and Trust Company, your bank for life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And it'll be Cheyenne ball to begin the fourth quarter of play. They lead by one, 28-27. Working on the right end of your listening and or viewing device, home white uniforms, orange numerals, black and orange trim. And handling the basketball is Caden Markham. Markham, he'll go to Goad, who's got 20. Ooh, a little extra step taken there. Nathan Pennypacker's right there with me on that. Goad now between the two circles. He's picked up out high by Earls. Goad. He'll come near side and leave it for Connor Allen, and Allen going to throw the ball away. So Mangum stepping up the defense here in the fourth period of play. Dusty McAlexander has joined us. Hello, Dusty. Pleasure to hear from you. David Henry says he likes to play the Tigers. Keep it up, fellas. By the way, setting down now, Connor Allen for Cheyenne, and the ball handler Jacob Suarez has come back in. Speaking of ball handlers, Aiden Warner has it. He'll go to Nate Augustine. Augustine underneath the basket. Reverse layup would not fall down that time for Colton Earls, and the rebound cleared off by Cheyenne. Get the 5 on the floor for Mangum in a moment. Suarez for 3, right side, no. And blocking out Martinez with the rebound. Ian, he is out there with Aiden Warner, Nathan Augustine, Avery Rogers, and Colton Earls. Maybe Nathan took a shot to the nose in that previous possession. 3-ball put up here by Earls, no good. But the rebound kept alive by Mangum, and they'll get it. What good job by Augustine to tip that away and picked up by Rogers. And a reset now for Warner and company. Mangum trying to take the lead with 6:30 left in the ball game. They're down by 1. 28-27. Girls came from behind to get the win. In our lid lifter, boys try to follow suit. Warner looking inside. Earls posting up, wants the ball. He's got a post-up position on Suarez, but they can't get it to him. And there's some players sloughing off. 3-ball Warner did not go. Boy, hit the back of the iron and thought it was just going to set down and go through the twine and failed to do so. Back the other way now. Here comes Cheyenne and company. Goad handles the ball. He'll go to Suarez. Suarez, little weed being run out high to McLaughlin. He'll put up the shot over a couple of defenders and score. Cord McLaughlin, that's a strong move with the left-hander. Gives his club a 3-point lead, 30-27, 5:40 and running here in the fourth. Rogers lobs inside Augustine, and Nathan will draw a crowd. Look at that, 3 white shirts around him. I'm going to get a push called on Cheyenne. They called that on Brett Allen. They did. That's his 3rd. 5 now on the Bears. Baseline move. Martinez muscles his way home and can't get the shot to go down. Battle for the rebound in the corner, and it is going to be Mangum basketball. Great effort by Augustine and Goad. And the ball off of Goad. Though Levi Pierce does not agree. So Warner going to reset the offense now. Sid the Kid back of the broadcast. Hello, Sydney. 5:20 and running here in the fourth. Mangum down by 3. Martinez, ball slapped free, and he turned it over. I think he slid to a stop. I think we may call it travel there. So the Bears will get it back. 5:15 left of the ball game. Off the bounce, Smeltzer. Turned back, he'll kick it to McLaughlin between the two circles. Now Smeltzer tries to go baseline. Augustine right with him. Free underneath the basket. Allen, he'll put up the shot, doesn't get it to go. And an offensive foul going to be called. Get him for a push-off. And Allen now with 4 fouls. And that'll be the 16th foul called on Cheyenne, and Allen will set. And Ryland Pennington will come back in. Jackie Cartwright appreciating the efforts of Nathan Augustine. So Warner getting his instructions from Coach Pennypacker as he comes across the timeline. Goes on the right side to Martinez. Now to Earls. Warner between the two circles. Rogers working hard inside, wanting the ball. They can't get it to him. Nate's got it between the two circles. Now he'll lob inside to Rogers. And Avery fouled on the arm as he put up the shot. Jacob Suarez going to get called for the foul. That's the first on Jacob. Team foul number 7 whistled against Cheyenne. By the way, Mangum just 3 team fouls here in the second half of play. Wow. Rogers' first free throw, and boy, we've seen that a bunch tonight. Misses everything.
You haven't uttered the words, oh my, yet. I've been patiently waiting.
Well,
we'll wait for it, folks.
Okay, it'll happen. Second one on the way for Rogers. Oh, tantalizing. Hanging on the rim, and it won't go. Ball going to go out of bounds. Boy, Levi Pierce about ready to come uncorked here. He thought, how can my guy have inside position and 2 bodies lay on him and you don't call a foul? So Mangum will get it underneath their own window. Inbounds past Martinez. And Ian walked. Oh, my goodness. You know, and that was just a play for so long that was allowed. And as I said, even in the NBA, they're cracking down on that. 4:20 left in the ball game. Goad picked up here on the near side by Pennington. Oh, and that's a travel. Yeah. That's an oh my right there. Smeltzer got it in the paint. He just a little do-si-do. Swing your partner round and round, kick her in the butt, knock her down. Love Bugs Bunny cartoons. Some of my best stuff came from Mel Blanc and Company. Halfway through quarter number 4, 30-27, Mangum down by 3. Colton Earls thought about a 3. He'll go to Warner instead. And again, this ball game is just, it's almost like you're playing it in a morgue. I mean, it's just quiet. There's just, the energy is really not there. Earls goes inside to Martinez, and he's going to get called for an offensive foul. That was an easy call there. That's 3 on Ian and 4 on Mangum in the second half. Oh, by the way, the Tigers have yet to score in the period. Cheyenne has 2 in the fourth quarter.
Where's Coach Pennypacker? Has he? He's hidden by the scores table, maybe.
Yeah, he is. He's down right next to the scores table. And he had a couple of series ago, he had asked his club to pick up the pace to start running, and it's just, for whatever reason, it has not happened here. 3:05 remaining. Wide open underneath the basket, but a block by Martinez! McLaughlin thought he had an easy one. Martinez swoops out of nowhere and swats that one away. 3:02 left in the ball. I'll have some energy if nobody else will. I don't know how many calories I'm burning. My Apple Watch has died. Ran out of energy. Inside, McLaughlin. The shot won't go, but he is fouled, and Cord will go to the line. I talked about it in the girls' game. They were letting him get away with quite a bit, and the same is holding true here. Avery Rogers will pick up his first. That'll be 5 on Mangum. And McLaughlin will go to the free throw line where he is only 1 of 4. First one on the way, no good.
Apache beats Hobart by 1, 54-53.
Wow.
Hobart girls a big winner over Apache.
It'll be fun to see all the clubs over there on Thursday.
It sure will.
Second free throw will roll in for McLaughlin. So Cord 1 of 2. Timeout going to be taken here by Mangum. 2:54 left in the ball game. They trail by 4, 31-27. Classic Hits 97.7.
Hi, I'm Anna with Dapper 14 Boutique at 209 North Oklahoma in Mangum. We are so excited about the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. We feature clothing and accessories in all sizes for all ages, and our store is well stocked for a great shopping experience. Come see us, visit us on Facebook, or shop the website at dapyr14.com, and go Tigers.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
All right, here's game reset. Mangum trails by 4, 31-27. Both teams with 3 timeouts. Mangum in the 1-1 bonus on non-shooting fouls. They still have 1 to give before they would send the Bears to the free throw line. The possession arrow points the way of Mangum, and 2:54 shows on the clock. Meantime, we've got MC Hammer, a little hammer time going on. A timeless classic.
I was not into the hammer pants.
No, and no. Not then, not now. But I did like the song.
Yep.
31-27, 2:40 left here in the ball game, and Mangum would like to put the hammer down right now and get a couple of buckets and take the lead. Augustine going to go inside, work hard, weak side help there. And the ball goes off the hands of Caden Markham. And normally, I would say that's not a good play by Augustine to put the ball down around his waist like that, but he is so strong and physical. It was all right. Martinez, the lob on the inbounds pass. Count the bucket, have the foul, and a three-point opportunity now for Ian.
It's a huge play.
And speaking of big and strong, Ian Martinez certainly is that. That foul, by the way, the 4th of the night on McLaughlin. Martinez free throw, no good. Battle for the rebound, and finally coming away with it will be Cheyenne. Levi Pierce, by the way, after that last call, just absolutely explosive on the sideline. 2:05 remaining. He can ill afford to get a technical foul here. Boyette back into the ball game now for the Bears. Ball off of Goad into the front court, still free, and Martinez had it.
The left shoulder of Nate Augustine.
Yeah, it was Augustine who actually had it across the far side, and when he rolled, he was on the boundary. Good effort nonetheless by Mangum. They trail by a pair, 31-29. 1:50 left. And again, they can be aggressive defensively because they got a foul to give. Pennington will go to Goad, who, by the way, has not scored in this 4th quarter. Ball slapped free by Augustine, and Nate, a foul in the backcourt, as he'll get called for the push on Riley Pennington. That's the 3rd of the night on Augustine, and just the 6th, as we mentioned, called on Mangum. Some derisive cheering going on after that foul by the Cheyenne faithful.
He has played hard his whole career.
Yeah. Inside here, shot put up by McLaughlin. He'll get fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2. Maybe on Odie Tellis. Nope, that'll be on Nate. That'll be the 4th of the night on Augustine. 7 now on Mangum. Yeah, the best description of Augustine 2 years ago, we talked about he brings his hard hat in the lunch pail.
That's right.
Every day. Second one goes in.
There you go.
So it's a 3-point game, 32-29, minute 20 remaining. Timeout going to be taken by Coach Pennypacker and company with officially 1:20 left. 32-29, you and I come back after this. Classic Hits 97.7.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security disability. They have 1 bedroom and efficiencies which include all bills paid, including Wi-Fi. Mangum Golden Age Apartments are located at 100 East Lincoln, right on the downtown square in Mangum. call Brenda at 580-782-2452 for more information.
3-point ball game, 32-29. Bears in front of the Tigers. Both teams in the 1-1 bonus on non-shooting fouls. Cheyenne with 3 timeouts remaining. Mangum with 2. They've got a 30 and a 60. And the arrow continues to point the way of Mangum. Tigers will hand the ball across the way. Ian Martinez, Odie Tellis, Colton Earls, Aiden Warner, and Nate Augustine out on the floor for Mangum in those road black uniforms. Only down by 3. Don't have to force the issue, but boy, you would really like a bucket here. Martinez off the glass, and it goes. Boy, Ian Martinez, a man inside.
That should have been an and one.
Yeah. 14 now the ball game for Martinez. The lead is 1 for the Bears. And we have seen them hold the basketball at the end of periods. Mangum cannot let them do it at the end of this period as we are in the 4th, and the Bears up by 1. Boyette looking inside. And Chakota did not look comfortable with that left hand. I think I'm going to force him to go to that hand. Meantime, he'll give it up to Pennington. Pennington to Boyette. Now to Smeltzer in the corner. 25 seconds left. 32-31. Tick, 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 tick. Boyette between the 2 circles. They have not shot free throws well all night long, so you gotta make them go to the line and earn it.
Well, Nate couldn't foul, so.
Right. I believe they called that on Odie. That'll be the second of the night on. Nope, they called it on Aiden Warner instead, his first. Team foul number 8 on Mangum. So to Jakota Boyette, who is scoreless on the night, will go to the foul line to shoot 1-1. His club down or up by 1. He makes the first.
Now they're making them. Wow.
It's just the, 4th made free throw of the night. 3 of those have come here in the 4th quarter. They were 1 of 7 from the foul line through 3. That one rolls in. So the lead back to 3. 19-7. 19.7 rather. And a timeout going to be taken here by Mangum. They use their final 30-second timeout of the ballgame. We're back after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
Fresh floral arrangements created here in Mangum are the hallmark of owner Darla Hately at Flowers Unlimited. Remember that fresh flowers are a very personal and special gift that is so cherished when delivered for birthdays and anniversaries. She might say, "You shouldn't have," but she'll be delighted. Flowers Unlimited. Call local at 580-782-2122. That's 782-2122. Flowers Unlimited in Mangum.
Wichita Insurance and American Farmers. 34-31, 19.3 remaining. You do have 1 timeout left, but hey, now you have to start looking at a 3-point opportunity. See if Cheyenne picks up full court, makes them run clock coming down the floor, or if they wait until Mangum gets to midcourt. You're going to be at 3 quarters. Colton Earls quickly into the front court to Warner. Down to 15 seconds left of the ball game. And again, Mangum. Earls with a 3 for the tie. Got it! Colton Earls! How about that? Mangum will use their final timeout. But Colton knocked it down, tied it at 34, and we will keep it right here. How about that? Colton Earls, who hit a 3 to begin the ball game, knocked in another bucket, had been scoreless until just now, ties it at 34 in the waning seconds.
How about game number 1, Coach Pennypacker with a nice draw up.
Oh, yeah.
Off a double screen. Got a good look.
You know what? I believe that before Pennypacker could take the timeout, actually Coach Pierce took it. Give that timeout to Cheyenne, so they're down to 2.
And it's not like the NBA. They'll have to go the length of the court.
Right.
And they'll have just over 7 seconds to do that.
So, what do you do defensively? How do you coach them up in the huddle here?
Well, for sure you got to get on Goad, right? You got to get on 15 and, almost take your chances. You almost have to peel off and double him at some point if he catches the ball. But, yeah, 15 feet and out at least. Nothing easy.
Do you guard the inbounds pass?
They're going to. Well, yep.
I don't because he can run the baseline after a made bucket. I don't guard it. If he had to be stationary, I would guard it. So Boyette to inbound, and a timeout taken just ahead of the 5-second count.
Yep.
Wow!
But any foul is free shot. 7.8 on the clock,
which is where we were when we began that sequence.
Yep.
So no time coming off the clock. Each team now with one timeout. It's a 60-second timeout afforded to both clubs. Chad talked about it. A foul, a non-shooting foul, does result in free throws. I don't know though. I don't think I want to run the risk of letting them go to the line and win it.
Be a 1-1, but yeah, no, not only 7 seconds here. It's high school, and you're hoping for a miss.
Okay, but now if they being Cheyenne, if they put Jakota Boyette to inbound the basketball, I'm going to put either Avery Rogers or Nate Augustine on him. Yeah, and they're not going to have. Yeah, that's exactly good coaching there by Coach Pierce. Instead, they will put the much taller Connor Goad to inbound the ball. He's able to throw over the top. Boyette would not have been able to. Inbounds pass to Boyette. Boyette throws it the length of the floor. Ball tipped out of bounds and was last touched by Mangum.
Whoa.
3.2 left here in the ball game.
A lob and a tip.
Yeah.
Win it. 3.2.
Got to block out. Nathan Bennypacker going to use his final timeout right here. He was, and again, it's like the third time tonight he has looked at the official who does not have the mullet and asked him for a call, and the official has given him the I don't know look. He thought that after that pass was caught down below and right in front of the coach, that a travel had been committed by Boyette when he made the catch, but not able to get the call. So we've had two dandies to begin the season, Chad.
Yes, sir. Very good basketball game. And the Tigers to pulling out. Big three there to tie it up now, just over 3 seconds. We might spend a little more time in Roger Mills County tonight.
34 all. It's about as even as it can get. Both teams with 18 fouls. One timeout left on the board for the Bears, which they can utilize if they have a hard time getting the ball in. Now that the ball is underneath the basket, the offensive basket, I'm going to guard the inbound man.
You have to.
And again, it's Goad that will do the inbounding. You kind of like that because he's been the sharpshooter all night long. Martinez will face him up on the baseline. 3.2 remaining. Goad. They've started the 5-second clock. He'll kick it in the corner. 3 does not fall, and we're going to overtime. Good look for Smeltzer, but he couldn't get it to go. So an extra period dialed up here, an extra 4 minutes on the clock. 34 all. Hey, go catch a break. Come on back. Period number 5 of the way. Classic Hits 97.7. Wichita Insurance and American Farmers and Ranchers proudly serve cities and towns throughout rural Oklahoma. We're your neighbors and part of the communities. We're proud of our schools, youth, and communities, and that's why we're investing in rural Oklahoma. Wichita Insurance and AFR want to be your agent and insurance company. So call 580-301-6352 today and let us help you protect your farm and ranch operations, autos, and home.
333 Dental Care in Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go together when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
34 all as we go to the fifth quarter. Mangum outscoring Cheyenne 7-6 in that quarter. But Chad, here's something that's glaring. Mangum 0 for 3 from the foul line in the fourth quarter.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. All right, so Nate Augustine set to jump center. His opposite number will be Cord McLaughlin. They put 4 minutes up on the clock. You get an extra timeout. And the tap going to be controlled by Cheyenne. They'll go to work with Chakota Boyette. Boyette, Kyler Goad. And we talked about McLaughlin being out there. They go inside to Smeltzer. Ball taken away by Augustine, but he was out of bounds when he got control of it.
He is going to leave it all out there.
Boy, he is, isn't he?
He dove over the Cheyenne bench. But he's playing with 4 fouls. Yeah. Remember that.
Aiden Warner, by the way, the final member of that 5 out there for Mangum to begin this extra period of play. Boyette looking to inbound, lobs inside, ball taken away by Martinez. Good job by Martinez to go up and get that one in traffic. Ian out there with Nate Augustine, along with Daniel Bernal. Martinez inside will score. 16 to the ballgame for Ian. And he is taking over inside. There's just nobody that can physically match up with Ian Martinez. Camera on him, playing hard, getting it done. Mangum with the lead, 36-34. Smeltzer hands it off to Goad, who did not score in the fourth quarter of play. Goad trying to clear space, back to Smeltzer. Now Boyette up top, picked up by Bernal. Good defense, ball slapped free. Tracked down, though, by McLaughlin, and a reset now for Cheyenne. Minute gone by in the extra period. McLaughlin inside, picked up by Augustine, picked up his 5th foul, bucket good. Seven now for McLaughlin, and Nathan Augustine is fouled out. Augustine finishes with 10 points. Mangum fans below us furious with the call. Team foul number 9 on Mangum. So Augustine done for the night. Odie Tellis will take his place. Tied at 36. McLaughlin now a chance to untie it here on a 3-point opportunity. Left-hander does not get it to go. Martinez with a rebound. 36 all, 2:45 remaining. Pennypacker still working the official. Justin Taylor, you tuned in for a good one. Tellis, near side Warner, Aiden. He'll go to Bernal. Ball kicked, and that's going to be taken away, and traveling going to be called. Wow. Levi Pierce said, I was calling timeout while Boyette was rolling on the floor. Martinez, the inbounds pass. Mangum got it back. The travel was called on Cheyenne. Tellis working inside. It's Warner between the two circles. Now he'll come here on the near side to Daniel Bernal. Bernal, Tellis, triple team, kicks right side. Bernal won't take the 3. And resets now out high, lazy pass. Going to be taken away, run out here from Markham. He'll lay it up. Come up short, and the rebound taken away by Aiden Warner, and then he got fouled by Markham. I'll tell you what, that was great defense by Warner as he got between Markham and the bucket and made him come up short with a shot, and then had the inside position to get the push on the rebound. So Warner to the line. He'll shoot 1 and 1. It's team foul number 9 called on Cheyenne. 2:06 left of the ball game. Warner, free throw, bank shot, got it. Yeah.
It counts the same.
Yeah, you gotta love it. Second free throw on the way for Aiden. Good.
I'll try it the old-fashioned one.
Yeah. First 2 points of the night for Warner. By the way, I am digging his shoes.
Yep.
Those are some great-looking kicks. Mangum by a pair, 38-36. Boyette in the front court now for Cheyenne. 1:50 left of the ball game. Goad, who has been silent since period number 3, had it momentarily. Boyette got it back. Boy, good face-up defense by Mangum on Boyette. He'll go off the bounce, put up a teardrop, doesn't get it to fall, and the rebound by Earls. Great defense, that sequence by Mangum, forcing a tough shot, and that's a carry.
My goodness.
Forcing a tough shot there. And they call it a travel. It's a travel carry. Timeout going to be taken here by Cheyenne, but yeah, that was the right call. And that was an easy call. 38-36, let's regroup. We're in overtime. Classic hits 97.7.
Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
All right, here we go. Minute 24 left of the ball game. Mangum by a pair, but it'll be Cheyenne basketball after the turnover. Nathan Augustine is fouled out for the Tigers. Both teams in the double bonus. Both teams with a single timeout. And the arrow points the way of Mangum. Jakota Boyette and Gage Smeltzer across the way for the Bears in their home white uniforms. Rylan Pennington, Cotter Goad, and the final member of that five out there for this group from Cheyenne is the young man with the basketball right now, McLaughlin. Cord, a little give and go. Smeltzer bobbled, got it back. Ball poked free inside, taken away by Mangum. And now an opportunity for Mangum to set on the basketball. Timeout going to be taken by Nathan Pennypacker. 1:02 left in overtime. Mangum 38, Cheyenne 36. Come on back to the edge of your chair after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Something you should know about the Kendall Law Office. The Kendall Law Office is family-owned and local. They use up-to-date technology to ensure their productivity provides timely service to clients. And this always includes client access to our firm via email and text. Corey Kendall is experienced, hardworking, and honest. He always puts the client first, and all efforts are focused on the client's best interest. The Kendall Law Office. Locations in Altus and Mangum.
All right, so I've got a Christmas party I'm supposed to be at tomorrow in Ardmore. So I have to have enough time to get to Ardmore tomorrow.
You got a new pickup too. I tell you what, you're gonna put some miles on that thing.
Well, it's about time. I got the COVID thing kind of shut them down.
Yeah.
If I don't have a pickup truck that has 200,000 miles on it, something's not right. All right, so here we go. 1:02 left now in overtime. 38-32 or 38-36. Keep in mind, Mangum no timeouts. One still on the board for the Bears. So inbounding the ball, Odie Tellis, and he will get it. Oh, I tell you what, he will get it, and it's a jump ball situation. Wow.
I thought he might have walked.
Yeah, you're like me. The catch was made by Daniel Bernal, and I got to tell you, he was bailed out by the defender Boyette, tied it up. Otherwise, it would have been a walk. So jump ball, the arrow pointed the way of Mangum, so they will get it. And double teamed here in the corner will be Colton, and Earls will go to the line to shoot two. Earls, 8 points in the ballgame. He had a critical three late in the fourth period. They help send the ballgame into overtime. Now he'll go to the line to shoot two. No free throw attempts on the night for Colton. As a club, Mangum 6 of 15, including 2 of 2 here in the fifth quarter, and now 3 for 3. Earls knocks down the first. Give him 9 in the ballgame. Mangum by 3. Mickey Lively, this is a good one, my friend. Second one good. Colton Earls in double digits with 10. Mangum by 4. 50 seconds and running here in the overtime period. Watch that man, and there it is, the three on the way. Got it to go. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Connor Gord, 23 on the night, including 21 from behind the arc. Trying to answer on the other end. Odie Tellis, shot won't go down. Rebound taken away by Cheyenne. 40-39. Bears on the move. Timeout taken by Pierce. Oh, my.
There you go. We got it.
Timeout, 26 seconds left in overtime. Mangum clinging to a 1-point lead. The Bears with the ball when you and I come back. Classic Hits 97.7.
It's important to take care of your eyes, so make an appointment soon with Dr. Michael Geiger in Altus, Seth Geiger in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin, and a new addition to our staff, Dr. Maddie Rhodes. The Geigers are professionals and very good at what they do. Geiger Eye Care is proud to support youth and sponsor sporting events. They encourage you to attend all the events you can and be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Maddie in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
We are a community of ongoing legacy and tradition. This is Lori Laughlin from Cattleman's Bank, member FDIC. We are so proud of the continued success of the Mangum Tigers on and off the field. Good luck on another exciting sports season, Tigers. Cattleman's Bank is behind you all the way.
Lori, it is exciting indeed, and we're just night number one. What a great winter season this is going to be. Mangum on top by one, 40-39. Both teams in the double bonus. Neither team with a timeout. And the possession arrow favors the Bears. And again, with no timeouts, he's not going to do it. But with no timeouts, I don't know that I wouldn't go over and face guard Boyette. Cheyenne will inbound the ball. Smeltzer. And again, you got to find Goad somewhere. He'll fall to the floor. Odie Tellis on him. Goad with the basketball now. Off the dribble. He'll slide to a stop and get called for it. Yep. And that was great defense by Tellis. Meantime, Levi Pierce, again, way out on the floor and way demonstrative. Good patience shown by the officials. Inbounds pass. Ellis will get it. He'll go to Warner. Now to Martinez coming across the timeline. Tick, tick, tick underneath the Tellis. Off the glass. He'll score. Odie makes it 42-39. A three at the buzzer from midcourt will not fall. And Mangum will hang on and win it. Oh, doctor. Tigers 42. Bears 39. Back to wrap it up after this. We are Classic Hits 97.7.
Dare County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
If you started college but haven't finished, you may feel like your story is already written. Remember, you're the author, and where your story goes from here is up to you. Finish your degree with Reach Higher at Western Oklahoma State College. Reach Higher can put you on a program path designed to help you earn your associate degree from Western. Start writing your next chapter today. Visit wosc.edu/reach to find out how. Reach Higher with Western Oklahoma State College. Call 580-477-7742.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Back in the day, the NFL on Sunday afternoons would have an Alcoa Fantastic Finish. We had a pair of Alcoa Fantastic Finishes tonight. Mangum, the doubleheader sweep, and how about this one? 42-39. Tigers hold on and win it. And, Chad, they get it done at the free throw line. 4 for 4 for the charity stripe in the fifth period.
Yep, that was huge. The big three with 7 seconds left in regulation was huge. But you're right. Those free throws come up big. Cheyenne just dismal tonight from the line with their undoing. Goad, Mangum did a much better job in that fourth quarter on Goad. And he did hit one big shot, but they got him to quiet down a little bit because he was going off there in the first half. But big win. Congratulations, Coach Pennypacker.
Cheryl Marshall Giddens loved this one, and indeed Tiffany McIntosh. Way to go, Tigers. David Henry, great game, Tigers. Way to hold on. Richard Solis, way to go, Tigers, indeed. 16 in the ballgame for Ian Martinez to lead Mangum in scoring. 10 apiece for Nate Augustine and Colton Earls, including those 2 huge free throws in that fifth period. 4 on the night for Odie Tellis, including a bucket in overtime, and 2 for Aiden Walker. Mangum from the foul line, 8 of 17 on the night. And again, they win it by a final score of 42-39. How about the effort of Kyler Goad? 23 on the night for Goad, including 21 from behind the arc. He started off 5 for 5 from a three-point land. 7 apiece for Gage Smeltzer and Cord McLaughlin, and then 2 on the night for Dakota Boyette. But you talked about the free throw shooting for this group from Cheyenne. 5 of 14, Chad, from the foul line, including 0 for 1 in that extra period.
Just big. And I tell you what, both Mangum teams, girls and boys, started slow. You expect it, right?
Yeah,
First
right,
game of the season. You could tell the Cheyenne kids had passed the ball around a few times and made some shots, and these are just big wins to get your first win out of the gate heading into Thursday.
Nathan Augustine behind us. I think he's wanted to put on the headset and visit with us for a minute.
Yeah,
of
course.
Okay, all right. So
I thought he kept on going.
no, he was high fiving you, but he says, "Give me the microphone." Hey, what a great game, young man.
Thank you.
So I got to ask you first of all, what about the kid that kept hitting threes? I mean, what was going on there?
Dude, I don't know. I was asking some of their players, like, where did this come from? They were like, I don't know either.
It was unbelievable.
Dude, anywhere, contested, uncontested, it didn't matter.
So you get the win. How fun was this? And I know it was tough for you because you fouled out of the ball game. And I loved how you were passive-aggressive there, showing the official that you went straight up. You did not commit that 5th foul.
Yeah, I mean, I get my physicality from football, and I can't.
Of course you do.
That's just what I've learned. So, which, I mean, my team came out and finished strong without me, and it's a really good win.
So you scored 10 points. You were kind of the offensive juggernaut in that first half, including getting it done for the foul line. You were 4 of 6. What gives, though, here tonight? I mean, both teams, both girls and boys teams, on both sides had a hard time with free throws. What's the depth perception thing here?
I don't know. I think it's just the wall. We're not really used to a big open space behind, because at our gym it's not as wide from the goal. So I think that's part of the reason.
So how much fun is it having another big wide body in there with you when we talk about Ian Martinez? Because he's physical like you.
Oh, yeah. I love it because we can rotate me and him out whenever – depending on what we want to do, so it works out really well.
So I'm going to ask you the question. I know the answer before I'm going to ask. So if you had to rank them in order, rebounding, defense, offense, how would it look?
Probably the way you said it.
Just exactly like I said it, yeah. Indeed. So a couple of nights we'll be over at Burns Flat, going to take on the host school. We know anything about them?
Oh, I haven't, which I'll go home and watch some film on them.
Okay.
And find out, but I'm ready.
So that break between football and basketball has been tough on you, hasn't it?
Yes, it has. It's been very hard.
So I described you a couple of years ago as a guy who brings his hard hat and lunch pail to the basketball court. You understand what that means, right?
Yeah.
And you're okay with that description?
Oh, yeah, I am. I love it.
Doesn't bother you a bit, does it?
No, not one bit.
In fact, I could probably get you a red handkerchief that you could stick out of your backside of your pocket, and then you'd be a real construction guy, wouldn't you? Yeah. All right. Nathan, always good to see you. Congratulations. Great win. We look forward to 7:45 on Thursday night against Burns Flat City.
Yes, sir.
All right, buddy. Good win.
Thank you.
Congratulations to Nathan and the rest of the Mangum Tigers and head coach Nathan Pennypacker. As the Tigers come away with a big victory tonight, winning by a final score of 42-39 in overtime. So I kid that, before I did this, I've had a stroke since then. That's an honest thing. I mean, I've got clearance from the doctors. I just need to know if I need to sign like a release with the school or anything.
With overtime and everything. But big win, big start.
Good stuff here in both ball games. If you're just tuning in, come on. 41-37 was the final score. The girls win it behind 21 from Lauren York. She did tweak her ankle. We'll have to see how that turns out. And then 16 tonight for Ian Martinez, 10 apiece for both Colton Earls and Nate Augustine as the boys win it in overtime, 42-39. Back at it Thursday afternoon from Burns Flat, Dill City, 4 o'clock start time. The Thomas Lady Terriers and the Mangum Lady Tigers. And then at 7:45, it'll be Mangum and Burns Flat, Dill City. Throughout the day, you can tune into the Fox Radio Network and catch Hobart in action as well as Cordell.
Yep, oksports.tv is a good place to start, and then you can get on to Facebook and YouTube, however you want to watch it. So, big Big weekend coming up right out of the gate. The season is underway, and we are cranked up.
For Chad Fox, I'm Michael Barnes. So long from Cheyenne on Classic Hits 97.7.